What did you do? Kill the beta.
No, it's not the beta.
No?
How is it? Ask how is it now?
Everyone, how is it now? Do we sound okay? Do I still sound crazy? What? What's going on?
Kendra said this is how hell sounds like.
It's good now? Okay.
I think she hit your laptop's.
Oh, yeah, so we were looping ourselves.
But it looked like it was grayed out, but it was still showing the bar flying
Oh, yeah,
up.
it does that
I'm
sometimes.
just like,
I forgot about that.
Let me turn that off and back on.
Okay, so let's...
That's
Good.
part of the Kingdom Death theme, right? It's
Exactly.
dynamic sounds. This is what's happening now.
Can you cut that out when we put this
No,
on?
that's gonna stay on YouTube.
Oh.
I wish it's gonna.
That's-
I could cut out the first minute.
Yeah,
if I
whatever.
need to.
That's not fun, though. Anyways, this is Twitch game night. We're in Lantern Year 5 of Kingdom Death Monsters. I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
I'm Twitch Proxy.
What does that mean?
It means I control the board for you.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, well, anyways, as I said, we're in Lantern Year 5, and we're about to... Uh-oh.
Lockmore said that we're actually all demons, or we're just trying to hide it now.
It's pretty accurate, though.
Charles Fox says better, Matt's still crazy.
Yeah, you're completely correct, Charles.
Yeah.
But again, we are doing a special showdown tonight against the Manhunter. That's where we left off last time. But just for a little recap, Josh, what did we do last week?
Polls one more time?
Oh, yes, that's right. She's going to put the Twitch Proxy is going to be putting the polls up for you. In case you haven't voted already, please feel free to vote now. It's polls relating to tonight's showdown. Who gets to go, and is that it?
Yeah, that's who's going.
Just who's going on the poll. Yeah, it's a pretty simple one today, but you guys get to choose who you want to fight the Manhunter tonight. Josh,
Dottie
please.
has to go.
Dottie has to go, so it's going to be the top 3 results from the poll
Yep.
that are going to go. Josh, what happened last week?
Last week we fought the Butcher. We lost both Wade Wilson and who died with him? Hope? Or Monster?
Hope, I believe. Yeah, it was Hope because
Oh, yeah, her head exploded.
Oh yeah, her head exploded the first turn.
Yes.
The first turn.
Yeah, that was me.
She went to go and bite the butcher, and then the butcher
Bit her back. And made her
Oh
head
God,
explode.
that's a tongue twister. She went to bite the butcher, but the butcher bit her back.
Okay.
Say that 5 times fast.
So we fought the Hope. We
fought the Hope.
We fought the Butcher.
The butcher.
We came back. We had the special event with Gorm Climate, like always. Then we met the intro for the Flower Knight, so we can actually hunt him now.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And then we had the Manor roll into town and say, we're going to screw you up. And Dottie stood up to him and said,
No, you
"Fuck
ain't."
And
Language.
no, that's what that's actual words that Dottie said. Probably that's what
Dottie might have said our founding words. What Hope said to everyone.
I gone done did.
I done did
Did
punched
punch
it
the
in
butt.
punched it in the butt or punched the butt. Yeah.
So that is what's going on. So we're going to be fighting the Manhunter. This is a special showdown. So after this ends, we actually finish up our settlement event, and then you still fight a monster on year 5. So year 5 might be cut into 2 parts, depending on how long this takes.
2-part special. But yeah, so again, please, you have about 1 last second here to go vote in the
We're
polls.
talking about how violent I was on Saturday.
And then the other thing is, for those that haven't been watching our other streams, this is the first time for Kingdom Death. We added some new commands to chat. So
Which
if you
I
do,
saw, I think I saw someone tried it. Charles Fox said roll d10, and I didn't see anything happen. Is it still working?
should be. Give me 2 seconds. I'll double check.
Testing
Yeah,
it
you
out.
do that.
Technical difficulties.
You want to
Oh,
explain?
there it is.
It worked?
It's working for me.
Josh just wanted to prance around the room.
Did you change something? Because maybe I can't see when other people do it.
No, you should see it.
Kadra just rolled a d10, and I don't see the reaction. Oh no, yeah, it's d10's down.
D10's down. Okay, let me go check the time.
Yeah, you fixed that.
Josh is currently going to fix the D10 right now. He wanted me to say something about something, but I don't remember what. He didn't really specify. So I'm just going to be talking
No, it's
aimlessly.
just like Josh talks and we don't listen.
Well, that's also very true.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
But yeah, for those of you joining us from our other streams, this is your first time watching Kingdom Death. Kingdom Death is a dark fantasy co-op board game. Rather violent, rather fun.
They said blame Josh, and I was told about this Shame Bow app,
Oh,
and I'm really excited about it.
so
I don't
we're
know how it's going to come up on camera.
probably very loud.
No Thursday. Anne says no Thursday. Yes.
Oh yes, this week, for those of you who do stay in tune with our other streams, we will not have a Thursday stream this week, but we will still be doing a How to Play session on Wednesday.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. That is tomorrow.
Most people call it tomorrow.
Well, it depends on the day of the week, because Wednesday is only tomorrow if it's Tuesday.
Right, but it is currently Tuesday, so anyway.
Not for everyone.
It will be on in 24 hours from now. How's that?
A little bit less, actually, than 24 hours, but...
Okay, so I apologize in advance in case this does not come off on microphone well, but I did get a shame app.
You gotta hit the... There you go. Feel free to let TP know how that sounds. I'm sure it sounds atrocious.
Awful.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's called Shame Bell, and it's awesome.
What am I missing?
Doctor says I need that app.
Yeah. So, shameless plug for the Shame app then?
Yeah, they should totally, sponsor us.
Oh, yeah, Shame app sponsor us, because that's going to happen.
Oh,
I forgot to do the
You
D10.
failed.
I did every other dice besides that.
Yay!
I wish you all could have seen how Josh was prancing back to this area over here. It was rather entertaining. It was majestic.
Katie says it sounds better than the wailing of the dam that I experienced last night. Alright, so the shame bell apparently works well on the microphone, or acceptably. And I guess we can continue.
Yeah, so TP, I think it's time for you to pull the polls.
Okay.
So we can see who is going to fight the Manhunter.
Let's see.
I don't know everyone that saw we put up a cool Manhunter picture for the countdown.
Wow, okay, we just got a lot of votes.
Woo!
Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Simba guy is going. And Scar is going. So it's a whole Lion King reunion up in here.
That's a lot of Lion King. So we got Mufasa, Scar, Simba guy, and then Dottie.
So for those who weren't on the previous streams when we explained how the rolling works, what's going to happen is every time we have a chance to roll, I'm going to ask someone to roll just so we're not spamming it and I know whose response I'm looking at.
Right.
Because obviously otherwise if three of you roll and one of you got a 10, I'm definitely going to lie and say that's the one that counts. So yeah, I'll call out your name and you guys hopefully are paying attention and you can roll at your turn. So
Just be a little responsive in chat so you know we know you're there.
yeah, if I don't see from you in a while, I'm just going to assume we're on the background, you're not paying attention, and you just hate us.
And we're going to do our best to spread the love around, too. So. But, okay, so Twitch, let Twitch proxy know whoever had the highest votes, right? That would be Mufasa, I believe?
I believe it was Mufasa. Yes, no, Mufasa and Simba guy have tied.
Okay, so I'm going to assume they want Simba guy just because Simba guy's better.
And he also has Red Fist. So
Oh, he does have Red Fist.
and Strategist.
So
Camera's crooked.
Which camera?
On Josh and Matt, yeah.
it's doing a little bit of a gangster lean right
Yeah,
now.
you do this because I don't. Alright.
It's okay, we got it taken care of. So, Red Fist.
Oh, and right, rolls cost points.
Rolls cost points.
They do.
Cost a point.
How do I look at your points?
You can either do leaderboard or you do my RPS.
So there is a leaderboard. The more active you are in chat, and the more you watch us, the more points you get to spend.
A little bit more.
We totally got our stuff down tonight.
There you go.
No, it's good, Nicole.
Okay.
I mean, TP.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just going to be an hour-long stream of us doing prep work and setting everything.
I like that, an hour stream of us doing prep work.
We're just going to start streaming ourselves, like putting the room together and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
So Red Fist means you start the
start to side.
start with +1 strength. Start
this. Yeah. Start this showdown with.
Can you get the card out because
+1 survival and
Twitch
+1
proxy wrote this down a little wonky. I just like to verify exactly.
I'm multitasking.
You are hardly single tasking.
Red Fist survivors.
You better watch.
Start to
Megan
ensure
and
that
I
each
shot.
survivor gains +1 strength token, and they may use that strength token as a survivor.
Every survivor.
Every survivor.
Okay, so because Simba guy is going on this, every survivor is getting a +1 strength token, which they can spend instead of survival, which is actually pretty good because we all lost our survival.
But we all do get some survival.
We're going to gain some back for departing.
Zenith is here.
Oh, hey, Zenith.
He asked how Butcher Fight goes, and I have to sadly inform him.
We
that,
lost 2 people.
We lost 2 people. Oh, and for those of you not familiar, we have the menu, which is basically our running death count, and anyone who dies tonight will be added to tonight's specials.
Yes, Matt killed
Yeah, Matt killed off everyone.
No.
I definitely
Yes.
destroyed Hope.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take
No,
responsibility.
you were the previous week that you killed her.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. We're taking turns.
All right, so we get +4 survival on departing.
Okay, so
That. Plus whatever gear we get.
TP, here you go. This is yours. Please
Yes.
update the armor. Remove all of the.
Well, we need to hand out gear.
Yeah, we have to. That's true. We have to erase all the injuries, though.
So does Simba guy have... What age is Simba guy at?
What?
What
I'm
age
sorry.
is he at?
Age?
Did he hit that big...
No.
box
There's
hit?
one little tick mark.
Okay. Should we give the Simba guy the greater gax?
You already. gave
Yeah,
me
why
the-
not? Give Simba guy the greater gax.
Gimme. What do I get?
Oh, we're figuring that out.
Do I still start with all this damage and crap?
No, you clear out all your damage.
Do I have any protection?
That's what I'm looking at giving you now. Should I give them also the frenzy drink with that?
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Give them that setup right there.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid setup right there.
Yeah, no body armor, but
There's going to be a damage machine, though.
yeah, they're just gonna be.
Okay, so Twitch Proxy, please set up this armor on the gear grid and update the armor on the character sheet for Simba Guy. I'm going to be playing as Dottie tonight.
Dottie.
Dottie has. She's also a. She's not gonna be frenzy, but I'll give you the.
She's also what?
She has the abyssal thing, so every time she wounds on the first wound she does of each attack, she gains +1 survival and +1 insanity.
So I don't want a frenzy there.
No, you don't want to frenzy because you want to be able to use survival. So
Exactly.
I'm giving you the bone axe.
Bone axe.
And these 2 items.
So we can use the skull helm and the lion.
Yes, the headdress goes over the helm.
So it is a total of 4 points.
That is correct.
Okay, interesting.
The headdress is the only one that
It's an
stacks.
accessory.
Yeah,
Well, oh, that's right. We look like we look good.
right.
I know Zenith. You created this one, right? I believe this is Zenith's little.
So Zenith, please let us know if we're doing anything completely wrong on
You're
this
always
fight.
Or just
doing
laugh at us.
something wrong.
Oh, yeah, just laugh at us. We actually,
You puny.
this is our first time playing this encounter. We've never
Yeah, we
tried
know.
it before. We wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise for us too, and we're actually really glad you're joining us for this one. You get to see our reactions
So
in
someone
real
can call
time.
you out when you fail.
We always fail though.
Exactly.
It's
But now
mostly
someone's here to call you out on it.
right. Exactly. So Josh, you want to tell a little bit about the build that you're doing for your 2 characters?
I have my support build that I always do, and then I'm gonna give them Thousand Stones just for backup.
And also, please dole out the +1 strength tokens. Or do you have them out here? Look at you being all prepared and stuff.
It's not negative. It's +1.
I know. Just flip it over. Here you go. So you get a +1 strength token because of your Red Fist ability, and so does everyone else.
+1 strength.
And then
And Simba
also
Guy already
strategist,
has
so
+1 strength.
Strategist, you can't add the stone face to the board mark.
It's kind of pointless since we don't have any range attacks, right?
I have the
Oh, you do?
darts. I don't know if it works with darts though.
So KJ says on a scale of 1 to 10, where
Oh, it does work with darts.
1 is Barney and 10 is the bastard love child of Hitler and Stalin, how evil is Manhunter? And I'm assuming that's a question for.
Yeah, that's a question for Zen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm figuring, but I just thought that was hilarious.
Are you putting it underneath yourself?
Oh, I don't know if this one's me, but yes, I want to put it.
So we're gonna
Let's figure out who's who.
Yeah, who's who? So you are Simba Guy, I'm Dottie, and Josh is Mufasa and
I'm
Scar.
the brothers.
So I feel like you should be red and blue because good and evil. Scar, Mufasa.
Okay.
Do you know which one's red and which one's blue?
This one's the red one.
Yes.
So now question, Matt.
What's up?
Does your lady friend know our Twitch stream?
I have mentioned it to her. Yes.
So she may possibly be watching right now.
Possibly. So don't say anything mean.
So no nut punches?
Should I make Mufasa the tank support, or should I make that Scar?
Scar because he's gonna get scarred being the tank.
Oh, he's also like support like front range.
Just doesn't matter.
Whatever. Trying to have a little fun here.
Okay, so Twitch proxy Simba guy, you guys are going to be the yellow figurine over here.
Okay.
Just letting you know. And then I'm going to be the green figurine
Can I
over
move to
here.
the board
Yes,
now?
please move over to the board cam, and I'll show that again for everyone.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so once again, Simba guy, which is you over there at Twitch, you're going to be this yellow piece over here. Josh is going to be Scar, this piece here,
That's appropriate.
the red, and Mufasa, the blue one over here. And then I am Dottie, and I'm going to be this lovely dark shade of green over here.
Involvement said Matt's lady friend is here. Someone quick re-upload Saturday night recording. I hope no one saved that.
Oh, God, no.
I don't think I'll ever be able to get employment again in the future based on that video. Drunk shenanigans are not a
You want to
good.
go over the trade cards?
Okay, so there are 4 trade cards that start in play for the Manhunter. The first of which is his gun action. So that looks like it's an attack. Target is doomed. Turn to face target. If target is not in the field of view, perform Impatience. Impatience is his instinct move where he fires his gun up into the air, and everyone who isn't deaf gets a brain damage for each level he is. So 1 damage since he's a level 1 Manhunter. And then this is a ranged attack for 2 accuracy, 2 damage.
And his range is the board.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, damn. But I'm assuming line of sight, so that's why the stone columns are there.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay. So then we have the short stride. So at the beginning of the monster's turn, he moves 3 spaces towards the closest threat, and then is going to turn and face it. So that's obviously not behind him and not anyone knocked down.
Yeah.
But he turns to face him, and then if he winds up adjacent to someone, he's going to perform Tombstone. And Tombstone is a 4 accuracy, 3 damage attack that knocks you down as well. And then his last trade card is Gritty Armament. At the start of the showdown, remove all Mangled Groin, Stake, and Man Trap cards from the hit location deck. So it removes trap cards from the deck. So it's basically taking cards out that we're not going to be able to hit.
Yeah. Which I already did, so...
Okay, so
They
then...
don't think they were really bad cards.
So please put these over on the sideboard. We also have, what looks like 2 acanthus plants on the board, as well as the giant stone face that Josh is sitting on top of right now.
Yeah, that's what you do with the range guy, right?
That's what you do with the range guy. It is awesome for that.
Because just so everyone knows, the giant stone face, ranged weapons gain +2 range and +2 accuracy when atop the great stone face. So my range just went from 6 to 8, and my accuracy went from a 7+ to a 5+.
So a lot of them are going to be at Gen Con.
That is awesome. We will all meet up. We should probably plan a dinner or something. That would be really
That'd be really awesome.
cool.
Drunken shenanigans night
Oh
at
God,
Gen
I don't think they have the
You all can join in on drunken shenanigans.
Does that mean I get to punch you in the nuts again?
That's up for them to decide. Oh God, why did I say that?
But no, once it gets closer, we should plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
That would be
yeah,
It would be
fun.
awesome. We'll play games with all you guys. We'll bring a couple of games because we're not bringing much for baggage because our flight is like, oh, you can bring a backpack.
Backpack.
Backpack. Okay, so
Dogma says for my own safety, not joining the drinking game. It's probably a good choice.
just stay away from TP. She gets a little punchy.
Hashtag punch Matt's nuts.
Oh God.
It's just Matt. It's just
The
Matt.
fuzzy groin. You should hit the fuzzy groin hit location.
Right in the ding dong. Okay, so I'm gonna go first. I could actually move over to the blind spot of the Manhunter, so that's where I'm gonna move to.
And by the way, we can have him face whatever way we want.
Oh.
So we can face that way if you want.
Yeah, it works too.
But by the way, since this is a special showdown, it's at our settlement. We go first, not,
Right.
Not the Manhunter. So we'll make that call. Just so.
Hashtag Matt's mangled man meat. And just a recover MTP.
Accurate.
It's just Matt. I've
I
never...
think we actually took out a card. What's the card that they make you take out? It's called Mangled Groin.
Mangled groin. Yeah.
so
I guess I'm the Manhunter. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to move over to the left cheek of Manhunter. Sorry, Twitch, I'm stealing left cheek from you. I know it's best cheek, that's why. And Josh, it'd be really nice if I had some die right now.
how many
Dice.
dice?
I need 2.
So I'm just gonna say you guys are showing off a new expansion, and I'm gonna be real jelly, and we're gonna hang out at your booth all day. He said he can't say. I said that's my assumption. That's my assumption. That's not what he's doing.
You just ruined
Yeah,
it.
That's my assumption.
Zenith comes back next week. I got fired. Oh, I rolled a fine.
Does Manhunter go first? I thought this was like the other ones because Zenith said, "Did the Manhunter go?"
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do not have a hunt phase in a level based on the current mentioned year turn. The man. It said. I'm sorry. It does say the Manhunter goes first. It says that in bold right there. Sorry about that.
So you were there. Right?
Whoopsie doody.
You were next to the.
No, I was in front of it. Yeah. Okay, so the Manhunter does go first. I will start out as monster controller. So.
You want to start with monster?
Yeah, might as well.
We missed a crack shot.
So, crack shot. Pick target. Random.
Wait. Before you do stride step, so you take 3 steps towards the closest survivor.
Oh damn. Okay, so.
You can pick yourself if you want.
Sure. 1,
You can
2.
Pick, you can pick.
I could pick Twit.
Star if you want. He has armor. He's got 2 armor in his shield location. If you want.
Okay, I will do that. So,
And one of
can
them.
I? No, I can't. I'm closer than Scar is.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, you are.
I am closer than Scar.
Okay.
So I'm going to go and face towards me, and that means I perform Tombstone, so please give me the Tombstone card. I'm not looking forward to this.
That's where he body slams you.
Body slam.
Look at that. Like,
He really
heads
does.
right in the
yeah.
groove.
So the goblins feel.
I rolled a 2, so I missed. So he
Alright,
does
so-
not body slam me, thank God.
That's how your That's how the goblins feel when you're hit by the
So you get +1 insanity though for targeting yourself
No.
for that.
Nothing.
+1 insanity. I could use that, considering I was all empty. And now I'm going to perform crack shot. Random
You
threat.
get another +1 insanity for targeting yourself again, I believe.
It's a random threat.
Oh, random threat. Okay.
Yeah. So field of view is everyone, correct? Not him.
I think Mufasa is not in field of view because he's
Okay.
hiding behind that pillar.
So how are we doing this again, Josh?
D4 for you.
D4 re-roll on 4. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's
One.
a 1. So I target myself. So I get 1 insanity. So I'm back up to 2 insanity now. And he targets me. Random threat. Perform gun action. So I think that's his standard move, correct?
What's this one here? That trait card. I need to move this closer.
So gun action, target's doomed, so I cannot dodge this. Turn to face the target, and that is a 1 speed with 2 accuracy. That is a hit. I receive 2 damage. The blast leaves a painful ringing in the ears. All non-deaf survivors within 4 spaces of the Manhunter suffer 1 brain damage. So that's only
just
me.
2.
So thank God I got that insanity. So I need my clipboard. Oh, it's over here.
It's over there. You got it.
I have it.
No, Josh actually gave me a clipboard.
That's fine. Okay, so I am back down to 1 insanity, and I need 2 hit location dice, please.
No, 1 hit.
No, 1 hit location dice, I'm sorry.
1 speed.
And I take 2 damage to my feet, so I am knocked down.
So will I still be rolling the hit location dice, or do you have a dice set up?
I do have a hit location dice, so if you do exclamation point roll HD hit die.
You don't even remember.
You would think, because you set this up, you would know this.
I set up a while ago. I don't remember what it was.
Where's the shame bell? Only if he gets it wrong, though.
Do KDH. Not. Do KDHD. Roll KDHD. yeah.
Just need a dunce cap.
All right.
So it is now our turn. I unfortunately don't stand back up right now, correct?
What did you say it was
No.
KD roll?
KDHD.
Roll KDHD, possibly.
Seriously?
Kingdom Death.
Hit die.
Die.
No.
Or you just do roll KDHD.
Oh my goodness.
It's the last thing I can think of. If not, I'm going to go.
You just told me roll KDHD, and that's right.
KDH. Just no roll. KDHD.
We'll figure this out.
So unprepared.
Unprepared.
I'll
Oh,
look
so
it up
Josh,
in
you
like
suck.
2 seconds.
We'll
Josh
just
is a failure.
we'll just have
I'm just
Twitch.
making everyone spam roll KDHD. It's really funny.
We're just we'll have TP roll that for now.
They're trying. Thank you, KJ, for attempting all combinations. Josh is
All right.
completely.
So I'm gonna have
ill-prepared.
Scar take a dart toss out the Manhunter. That is a
That is
hit.
nice. Perfect hit.
All right.
So that's going to hit his calloused elbow. You hit, if you hit with a whip, gain +3 strength. You do not have a whip, so whips are good against him. Okay.
Okay. What's his toughness and his speed? His movement 6 is toughness 8.
Toughness of 8. Okay.
So I have +1, +2. So I need 6 plus.
Well,
Roll blame Josh.
your darts are
3. 4. Sorry, I looked at my dagger.
okay, yeah.
So that's 4. So I need a 4 higher, right?
That is a hit.
It's a hit.
That's a wound. If the attack is you are not adjacent, so that's only if you're adjacent.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're good.
I toss that in the air card.
I don't even know where the settings for this crap
And
is.
then I'm gonna spend the survival. Let's see if I use it.
So
Don't use
Josh
it.
does not use his survival or
Does that-
Scar
Scar does not use it because he has the
rawhide armor set.
Rawhide armor set.
So he's going to attack
He's gonna
again.
attack again with the dagger.
That's a
This
miss.
is a miss. All right.
Fail.
Have Twitch go, and then if he reacts or moves, I can possibly hit.
Okay, so Twitch, it's now your turn. You can 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could either go for right cheek or left cheek. Up to you. But just let TP.
Left
I know
cheek.
left cheek, best cheek.
Best cheek.
But Twitch proxy, can you please read to me this? What is the speed of your attack? Twitch proxy,
I'm sorry?
what's the speed on your attack on the axe?
Speed on the axe.
Top number.
2.
2. So we need 2 D10 rolls.
Okay. Everyone's agreeing left cheek.
Okay.
Valkmule, do you want to roll the first D10? Roll HL. Hit location. Seriously, Joshua? HL. Exclamation point, roll HL.
Okay, so we need 2 D10s, please.
And Inquiring Youth, do you want to roll the second D10?
No, he doesn't. I'm kidding.
Valkmule rolled an 8.
Okay.
So that is for sure 1 hit.
Okay.
And we need 1 more D10.
And roll the 10.
Perfect hit.
Anything
Okay.
on perfect hit for?
That's only if they have a green and a red affinity.
Okay.
So Twitch proxy, since you did hit on both attacks, I can tell you're not paying attention to me by your look in your face.
Sorry.
Since
Glazed
you,
over look.
I know. Since
I'm
you,
reading.
okay, but listen, we're gonna need 2 more. Pay attention. We're gonna need 2 more D10s.
Okay, 2 more D10s. Gotcha.
Okay.
I can read and look at the same time.
No, you can't.
I can't.
So you guys are hitting the gritty belt and the solid shoulder. One of them has a wound wound reaction, and the other one has a reflex reaction.
I would say the wound one first because the reflex sounds a lot worse.
The reflex does sound worse, so we're going to have you attack the gritty belt first.
You said 2 more, right?
Yes, 2 more. So as soon as she gets the first roll for the wound attempt,
Agent agrees that Matt's jealous that they have my undivided attention.
Gauger rolled a 6.
so a 6, please. That is going to hit for
That's
sure.
gonna hit.
But I just out of curiosity, what's the strength on the axe? The greater axe.
264.
So it's a 4, and then you have +2 strength. So that's 6. So to hit him, you only need to roll a 2+.
Yep.
So literally, you could only fail on a 1. That's really good.
Yes, it's really good.
So you wound the gritty belt, which is you knock something out of one of the manhunter's many pouches, gain 1 red vial strange resource.
Hey, Killing Hour.
Killing hour, what's up? Okay, so discard that, and now we need the second D10 attempt for the solid shoulder.
First person I asked doesn't seem like they're paying attention, so I'm asking Mohawk to roll.
Mohawk, please roll a D10. That's exclamation mark roll D10.
Yeah.
Is there a space? No space.
No
No
space.
space. No space in
Exclamation
it.
roll. Well, now that you know what the commands are,
What was it? Red
what
vial?
was it?
Red vial, not the crimson vial. The red vial.
Okay, let's see.
So just to clarify, the red vial that we picked up is a consumable. If we drink it, we remove 2 bleeding tokens and gain +1 survival.
And Twitch has that right now. 'Cause they
And yeah, Twitch has that. So you guys, please add that into your Twitch hand view, Twitch proxy.
Okay.
And do we have our second D10 roll?
Mohawk's just watching for tonight, so I'm asking someone else.
Okay.
Zenith says, Kaylin rolled a 4.
Rolled a 4. That's
enough.
a hit. Yeah.
Wow.
Like I said, you only need to roll not a 1.
Not a 1.
Yeah.
Not a 1. Okay. Zenith says, I wonder if the red vial is important for this.
No spoilers, Anna.
Oh, Zenith. Tease. So the reflex on that is turn the Manhunter to face the attacker and roll 1d10. So I'm the monster controller right now, so I'll roll the d10. If the result is greater than the attacker's insanity, they gain the prey disorder and suffer the flee brain trauma.
What's your insanity at?
Huh?
I don't know. It doesn't say. It looks like I have 0.
Okay.
You got 0.
Okay.
Oh, and I rolled a 1 too.
Well, it still happens.
Still happens. So you gain the prey disorder and the flee brain trauma. This is a flee brain trauma. What does that mean? I don't even
You
remember.
run away.
Sounds like you run away.
Uh-oh.
You are knocked down and suffer knockback equal to your movement towards the closest board edge. Roll 1d5.
Okay,
I don't think we have a d5 set up.
Killing it? Yeah, I mean,
So roll a
You have a
d10.
D5?
No, it's roll a d10 and we'll divide by 2.
Solid shoulder.
Solid
Shoulder.
shoulder.
You may not spend survival unless you are insane as prey. So you guys should drink a frenzy drink and just go to town because you can't spend it anyway.
Well, they're gaining 1d5 insanity right now.
No, alright. Then they could.
They could possibly get it.
Yes.
But you get knocked down and knocked back equal to your movement towards the closest board edge. So it's going to be this direction. So 1, 2. However, they do hit the stone column there. So I believe that
Where were they?
they were right here. This is the closest board edge.
Okay, so that would stop their movement, yeah.
But does it break the column?
No, only if a monster passes
Okay.
through it.
So you stop
For long
there.
through it.
It's actually not that bad.
I should have put a roll D5 because is it D5 insanity or D10?
Yeah, D5 insanity. You should put a roll D5 for future
I'll put it in
reference.
future.
So for the next stream, we'll have roll D5 set up as long as Josh isn't stupid and forget.
And you write the prey thing down on the character sheet.
Twitch proxy. Write that down on your character sheet under disorder.
So,
And you get 2 insanity, so they are not insane.
disorder.
Okay.
Because they rolled
Killing
a 4.
arrow rolled a 6.
Oh, killing arrow rolled a 6. Oh, someone else rolled a 4.
That was me.
Alright, so you get 3 insanity.
So you are insane, so you can still spend your survival. So I don't recommend using your frenzy drink.
yeah.
Yet.
No survival unless insane.
Okay, so that was Twitch's turn, so it's still
That was
Mufasa's.
a wound that I went for, right?
That was a wound, so it is now Mufasa's turn.
Mufasa can't really do much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5.
Yeah, he can get into range. You have to attack him in his face, but
Oh, whatever. 6 plus speed of 2.
6 plus speed of 2. So Josh rolls a 2 and an 8. That's a
So
one
it's
hit.
one hit.
That's one hit. You're hitting him in his offhand. You don't have a whip, so no +3 strength.
Okay. So I get I have 3 strength.
Do I hang on to this?
Just copy it down on your sheet.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
And then I have 3 strength total, so I need a 5 plus. 6. That's a
That's
wound.
a wound. There is a reflex. Full move the Manhunter onto the space occupied by the attacker.
So I get
Knocked down and knocked
knocked
back.
down, knocked back 5.
That is correct. A lot of knockback and knockdown in this one so far.
But I do wound.
That's the important thing.
And do I suffer damage for collision?
I don't remember. I'll figure it out though.
Okay, I always forget when that didn't land on you. Rule check.
Rule check. We need rule check music.
Alright, so Mufasa's going to be next for that, and then I'm just going to start the next thing. What's his stride say? Gain much turn, move the monster 3 spaces.
You do not suffer a wound.
Closest threat and turn to face it.
What's the question? Damage from collision?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guess what?
Zenith is that was Zenith.
Yeah, that was the question.
Professor Derek says no damage if I recall. correctly.
Yeah, no damage. I just checked it in the book.
Yeah, just double check. He's not adjacent to me, so he doesn't do his
Tombstone.
because I'm the only threat.
Do his what?
Tombstone.
Tombstone. Woo woo! All
I don't know
aboard
why I want to do that.
the Tombstone train.
Tombstone train.
All aboard the Tombstone train. Normal action.
Yeah, normal action. That's what I'm thinking. Precise cut. Furthest threat in field of view, which
That's
is
still Scar.
still Scar. Mana banishes its sword and narrows its eyes. Move and attack. 3, 2, 1, bleed 1. That sounds lovely.
Zenith says you're always knocked down unless something else is happening. If a monster stops its movement on you, you suffer knockback 5.
Yeah, that's what we did.
And then Cater says, isn't Tombstone a wrestling move?
Tombstone is a wrestling
Yeah,
move.
and if you look at the card, it's
It-
full on.
it's-
2 guys at one time.
Oh.
That's
wait,
the way
what?
Josh
That's
likes
what
it.
she said?
That's the way Josh likes
So
it.
show Twitch the card.
So switch over to the Twitch cam.
Oh, I have your permission to put it on my beautiful face?
3 plus hits. It's 2 hits. For 2 hit rotations. Foot in the head.
Did Zenith make this card?
I think he made most of the cards.
Wow. It's impressive.
I don't think he did the art on it, but
You never know that. Don't assume.
I said I don't know. He
Make
didn't.
an ass out of Umi?
Yeah, you know what happens when you assume. You make an ass out of Umi, and she's
And
a
like
really
that.
nice girl. Don't make an ass out of Umi.
You're so dumb.
And I get 1 bleed token for that.
Hashtag dad jokes.
Wow, Inquiring Newt says, hang on.
He said, "Hang on."
No, sorry, I want to make sure I...
He said I did make the art. Well, not the. I did make the card, not the art.
Nah. Okay. So unfortunately, Josh was
Inquiring
right.
Newt said, hashtag Josh all male threesome.
All right.
Sounds like what happened on Saturday night after we signed off. What?
With who? Oh, Anne's here.
Hey,
Anne's
Ann.
been here.
I didn't see her in
A
chat.
year and a half she's been here.
This is the first time I saw her in chat talking.
Okay, so it is our turn,
Yeah.
and we all stand back up.
Rise you up.
Valknil says, ew.
Ew. Okay, so Twitch, you actually don't even have to move. You're currently in right cheek blind spot, so I'm going to assume you guys want to attack. So Twitch proxy, we need 2 d10s.
Okay, Zenith, would you like to roll first? And I guess Anne, if you want to roll.
Zenith said he made a drawing of just stick figures with that pose. I kind of want to see that drawing.
Yeah, actually, Zenith,
You
I'd
guys
really...
you should tell Adam to release an expansion of stick figure drawings. This is a stick figure boss. It'll be like the most derpy looking thing.
It would be really funny, though. I can just imagine they have this ornate mini that's just a stick figure.
Fabio is greater than Josh. MFF with ugly chicks is objectively better than MMM with hot men.
Zenith, it's roll with no space. So I'm just gonna yell at chat for.
Damn it, Josh. It's okay, you'll figure it out. What?
And so Josh is purposely blocking me out because I've asked too many Pathfinder verse questions.
Yeah, she was a little pushy about the horse in Pathfinder. But, it happens. So do we have any of our D10s yet?
Yeah. 8 to 9. So 2 hits.
Those are 2 wonderful
That's
hits.
impressive.
And that's really
So you're attacking, since it is 2 hits, we need 2 more D10s, Twitch proxy. So please ask them for 2 more D10s. They just need to not be 1s.
Okay, Kaylin, you want to roll
That's
1,
not allowed.
and
John needs a
Inquiring
+2.
Newt, you want to roll the
Oh,
other?
I'm sorry, that is a lie. The Grimacing Jaw requires +2 to wound it, but that's okay. You guys have a shitload of strength. So, you're good. Power right in the kisser. Ooh,
That's not. So this is
yeah.
cancels that.
So,
out.
Grimacing Jaw is really nice. It's
Um,
got a bonus side effect if you wound it, so...
Kaylin says, pushy about the horse. I seem to remember a good 10 minutes being spent on hippo breeding.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's and there was horse breeding in there too. Just a bunch of really high rolls, and you don't know the outcomes of any of those yet.
No, I don't.
Kaylin rolled a 9, and...
Now, wait, I believe you have Savage, not Savage, Deadly.
Deadly.
Can
You
you
have
please
Deadly?
double check on the weapon? Twitch proxy, please pay attention. Look at the weapon. Is it deadly?
Deadly reach 2.
Deadly reach 2.
Oh, she also has reach. I
Yeah.
totally forgot about that.
Yeah, well, it's blind
Yes.
spot attacking. So Deadly, you actually critical wounded that location. So you strike upward and blood pours out from an eye. The Manhunter gains -2 accuracy, but +1 damage token.
All right. So he's not gonna hit.
So he's not going to hit as easy, but he's going to do a little bit more damage when he does hit. And Josh, please discard an AI card.
Inquiring saying, LOL, Matt getting impatient.
I'm always impatient.
Don't
So
pay attention. He's not the boss of Twitch.
yeah. So Twitch proxy, we need our second wound attempt.
This card
If you
gets
had
hard
let
knock.
me finish, it was a 5.
It was a 5. That's still a wound. And the result, the reaction is canceled.
No,
It's not canceled. Though.
because
Because
technically we crit this, so that reaction doesn't count.
That's true. Okay, so it was a 5. So if the attacker is adjacent, they may spend 1 survival. If they don't, they suffer severe hand injury with a +2 to the result. So Twitch, please let Twitch Proxy know if you'd like to spend the survival. I'm going to assume it's a yes, because you have plenty of survival. But, you know...
Yeah, let me know if you guys want to survive. Give me a second to catch up on chat so Matt's not snapping at me.
Snappy, snappy.
Valgno says, yeah, we're the boss of Twitch.
You are. You technically are the boss of Twitch.
And KJ says, Matt is cruising for another C-word concussion.
Hey.
And I told him that the reason that you're being impatient is because we're going to do another monster if we can wrap this one up by
Right.
15.
That is
I'm
correct.
just giving you an excuse, you're just a dick.
It's mean.
We'll just continue on without you.
That's fine.
We'll stream to the end of the night.
So I'm assuming we're going to spend the survival here? Is that right?
Derek says yes.
Okay, so spend your survival.
Spend my survival. Zenith says 2 monsters in 1 year.
This is the special showdown.
This is the special showdown, so it's the continuation.
This is all your fault. You made this a special showdown.
Yeah.
I'm blaming you, Xana.
So I don't have. Why don't I have survival?
Because you didn't fill it in. You were supposed to get 4 survival when we were departing.
Okay,
If you would have
so
paid attention, you would have known that.
You know what? You give me all these jobs, adjust the camera, talk to Twitch, listen to you. There's only so much I can do. I have to tune you out.
You just do nothing reasonably well.
I'm a panda.
I'm a panda.
I'm a panda.
Okay, so you should have 3 survival now.
Okay, yes, I have 3 survival.
I don't
That's
even.
just so fun.
Okay, and so this is a wound, Josh. So
Okay.
discard the AI card for that. And Twitch, let Twitch Proxy know if you want. You can spend a survival and go again and attempt to attack the Manhunter one more time.
Yeah, I can.
We're actually kicking ass and taking names
Chat
right
is
now.
really chatty today.
Chat is chatty.
Chatty Cathy?
Chatty Cathy.
They're awesome. That's why I'm not used to chat being so active.
Woo!
Zenith agrees that I have a lot on my plate.
It's because you eat a lot.
You're such a dick.
We all love Twitch Proxy. That's why we give her a hard
We
time.
do have 20 people in here.
Wow. Inquiring me wants to clarify we're spending a second survival?
Yeah.
We could spend a second survival to do a different action.
To do
That
a
one
surge.
was to cancel out the reaction from the Manhunter. It said it specifically on that card. And you can spend an additional survival for a different action. This is to use a surge to attack again.
Wait, we don't have insanity, do we?
You have 3 insanity.
3 insanity.
You should have. We did tell you that actually 3 times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's when the person rolled a 6 and we halved it. And I said I had to make a D5
You need
roll.
to just assume that I'm not listening to you unless you say TP.
We actually did. We
you?
we mentioned your name multiple times
I
and
did.
told you about 3 times.
And they all say do the surge, so
We're surging. Please roll 2 more D10 TP.
Okay. Fasaderic if you want to roll, and Valkmule if you want to roll. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to say that screw you. And
Okay. Valid.
I choose to ignore you. And I'd say that you don't have any proof, but we are definitely recording this, so.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Fasaderic rolled a 7.
That is a hit.
Death blow card.
And Valkmule has a good point. Tell Matt that how
And he rolled
can
a
he assume an
3.
insane person will remember to write stuff down?
Okay. So what is your accuracy on your axe, Twitch Proxy?
What's the number?
The plus
Second
number.
one, the plus one.
6.
6 plus. You rolled a 3, and he's in the blind spot.
So it's a 5 plus.
It's not a hit.
Yeah, it's not it. It's a 1.
So only 1 hit. You hit him in the Achilles tendon, and roll a d10.
It's just the death blow card, but sadly he's not near death yet.
Kaylin, you want to roll that d10? I know I'm not going in order. I'm
That's
sure.
fine.
Just picking a random name. Sorry if I skip someone.
And she's doing this job poorly as well. What? So as
I
soon
was
as
saying he's sorry he failed her.
who?
Twitch Proxy in the roll.
And Kaylin rolled a 2.
okay. That is technically a wound because
What the
this is -2 toughness to this wound
Oh,
location.
minus 2 toughness. Okay,
Yes,
that is a wound.
That is a wound.
Yes, so we're good.
So nice job. I mean, I love it when a bad roll works out because you feel like you get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Dogmeal says Matt is on a roll of insults. He is. This is actually.
Just call me Butter.
Have you watched
because
every
I'm
other
on a
stream,
roll.
though?
So I know this is
Maybe
like
a
he's
little
being
bit more.
particularly mean, but he's usually just been nice on the previous streams. This is how we are in real life.
Very accurate.
His anger is coming out because of the the nut crunch that I did on Saturday.
100%
He's just not
accurate.
rolling back anymore.
Okay.
Farless to smack himself, everything with violence surge at him.
Okay, so that was Twitch's turn. So, do you want to go or do you want me to go? Because I could actually reach left
Go
cheek.
ahead and hit left cheek. See what happens. Maybe we'll turn around.
So I go for left cheek, and I need one more D10 there, Josh.
Kendrick says, remember parents, beat your children unless you want them to be like Matt. Don't be like that.
Well, like Xena, I'm impressed by all the snarks. Skin to death doesn't mean enough game, isn't it?
No,
No.
it's never mean enough for us. So I actually rolled 2 6s. Twitch Proxy needs to learn how to turn her phone on to silent when we're streaming.
I was doing the shame bell, not my fault.
And Josh, 2 wounds. 2 hits. Not wounds. I wish it was 2 wounds. So the
first strike?
gritty visage, so when I
Xena
have
has
to
be
go
made
for
this
first.
monster too easy. This is a level 1, so we don't. Typically, the level 1s we found okay. Level 2s are tough, and then level 3 is like, oh, you're just gonna get raped for.
We actually hit this with, like, this is our first encounter with, like, pretty solid gear all the way around, too.
Well, last time we did like the mist like 3 times, so we had solid counters.
Well,
so we
no,
just
I'm not
wiped
even
the
counting
floor.
that. We wiped the floor with them, yeah. So I'm going to go for his gritty visage first because, well, I have to. So I have 3 strength with the bone axe plus 1 there, so I need a 4 plus 2 wound. Is that correct? Sounds right.
Kendrick says Matt wishes he had people blowing his phone up.
That's a 5, so that is a wound. There is a reflex on this. Full move the manhunter towards the attacker, then if adjacent, the attacker suffers a severe injury with plus 1 to the result. That really sucks. So
I guess you're rolling.
I don't have to face towards me, I just have to full move him.
I don't have to face towards me, because then I get blind spot.
Oh, okay. That works.
You don't need blind spot anymore.
So I suffer severe injury to a
Yeah,
random
no.
location. Let's see how that works out. Please do a wound to him, though.
Oh, yeah, I'll do the one.
To the chest. And I take a 4. Okay, so it's a 5. To the body. Destroyed back. Oh, that sounds pleasant. A sharp cracking noise. Suffer -2 permanent movement. And you can no longer activate any gear that has 2 plus strength. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. Gain 1 bleeding token.
So yeah, bleeding token. What else happened?
Any weapon that has more than 2 strength. Let me double check that. 2 plus strength. I can't use. I can't activate anymore. So after this turn, my axe becomes useless. I can't lift it anymore. And I get -2 permanent movement. So my movement is now a 3.
Permanent?
Permanent.
Not temporary for the fight.
It says permanent.
What the hell did you...
I broke her back.
Kendrick says Matt got the snack down he deserves.
-2 permanent movement. You can no longer activate any gear that has 2 plus strength. This injury is permanent.
And this is
All right,
Dottie.
you're...
I'm pretty useless now.
This is Dottie.
This is
Have
Dottie.
you been giving yourself insanity? You also get insanity and a survival for wounded.
Oh,
Every round you wound. Every attack you
I
wound.
only did that once.
Okay. So, just saying.
So I should have 1 more insanity, but that's...
Fire says we should just eat that survivor.
We probably will.
We probably will.
Well, we could also possibly do Silk Surgeon and repair her back
We
or
have a lot of
I
something.
don't think that does that.
Did we kill that many people?
Yes, that I have a feeling there's a lot of severe injuries, no matter if he hits you or you hit him, and
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty interesting.
yeah.
Did we really kill that many people?
Yes, we did.
Damn.
Yeah, we got
So I rolled a 7 on my second attack, which is a wound.
okay.
So please wound him, and that ignores the failure condition.
Farley says yell at him to pay attention, point out
Can
the
you move
hypocrisy.
your axe though?
It says I can't activate any weapons.
Okay,
I
so
technically
I'm gonna say-
already activated it to perform the attack. I assume that's how it works.
You guys just need to name more females when we have babies.
More babies.
All right, I'm gonna attack now.
How many AI cards does he have
One
left?
card left.
1 card left, so he has 2 hit points left, and that's it. Oh, that's a 1. That is a critical fail. Yay!
I'm gonna
Josh
use my
sucks.
survival to see if I actually use it. It's a 6+, so I do use the survival, but that's okay.
So he's going to attack again.
Attack again because
We could end it. We could possibly end it. 4. Does a 4 hit?
4 minus 2 is 4 does hit.
Because you're on the face.
So I'm on the face and I'm in his blind spot,
Yeah,
which is rare, but
very rare. So you're going for his hardened torso. Ooh, that's sexy. His hardened torso. So please roll. See if you damage
4,
him.
so I need to do 4 higher.
And a 4. That's a wound. So wound. If the attacker is adjacent, they may spend 1 survival if they don't suffer a severe body injury with +2 to the result.
If the attacker is adjacent, it may spend survival.
So if you don't spend a survival, you have to suffer a
I'll spend a survival. I don't need a head injury.
no body.
Oh, body. I
It's body.
I thought you said head. All right, but I do a wound. And Twitch's turn.
They don't like
No,
that
no.
so much.
Twitch already went.
Where
It's
is
It's
Mufasa's turn.
Mufasa's turn. No, that's Mufasa. Let's go here.
So Mufasa's got a chance to end it all right here.
So I was talking to you. You ignored me. So they asked me to point out to you the hypocrisy and the fact that you're not paying attention to me. And I said, it's okay, I'm just talking to myself.
I got 2 more hits.
So they responded, that's okay, it's like talking to 17. You're not looking.
I could hear you, unfortunately.
It's like, okay.
So you're going for the knotted back or the corded neck.
It's the back first.
The back is +2 toughness to in this location.
That's fine.
Just
the
pointing that
reaction
out.
I don't like on the next one. It
that's
knocks
fine.
me down.
1 critical fail, so nothing happens there. So please go for the corded neck.
I need 5+.
That's a wound. So if the attack,
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. So congratulations, guys. We just killed the Manhunter. That was probably the least bloody fight we've gone through, despite the fact that Dottie cracked her back.
Yeah.
But
and she had the cool skill.
She did. Well, she had the Abysmal Sadist. It was pretty cool. It's not like the Red Fist. Red Fist is really sweet. So yeah, that's let me read the rewards. Yeah. So the group realizes that the settlement needs better protection. If the settlement does not have it already, place Settlement Watch Innovation on top of the Innovation deck. We have that. And then gain level 1. Gain the Reverberating Lantern rare gear. Roll 1d10. So Twitch, please have Twitch Proxy roll 1d10. Twitch Proxy, please have Twitch roll 1d10.
Okay. Cager, you want to roll? Inquiring Nuke says, just say blowjob Lola at the end of everything and then listen.
All right, here's the lantern. Unique. At the start of any hunt,
5.
before an event is revealed, you may sauna or rest a limit once per hunt.
What does that mean?
It's a story event. I don't. No cheating.
Oh, fine.
No looking at
Okay,
it.
so what was it, a 5?
No, Cager
So,
rolled a 4.
Inquiring Nuke rolled a 5.
It doesn't matter. On a 2+, the survivor that dealt the killing blow, Mufasa,
Mufasa.
gains the tough fighting art.
All right, I think that means you can take 7 bleed tokens. I'll double check.
I believe that's what it is. Okay, so that ends the Manhunter showdown. Woo! So, what time is it right now?
9:08. You are committed to another month.
That's fine. So, Twitch, please tell Twitch
Put a poll out.
Ooh, time to make a poll.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Gorm?
Gorm. Flower Knight.
Yeah. Who should we fight next?
Yeah.
I like you don't like to ask a question. They're telling me to remember how you're acting towards me now and take it out on you on Saturday.
She will.
I will.
Especially because you won't be
We're
here.
not doing anything, so.
By Saturday, the next drunken shenanigans. What are the options?
Gorm.
Gorm.
Flower Knight.
Flower, like night.
Knight.
Okay, not like dark.
Right. The White Lion
And Spectacles.
and Spidicules.
That's it?
Yep. So Twitch Proxy's
Oh, no,
putting out...
This is not.
What?
Tough is 1 rolling on the sphere injury table. Unless you roll a 1, add +1 to the result.
Oh, nice. So Twitch Proxy is putting out a poll. She probably already put it out for you guys to choose who we're going to fight after we complete the settlement phase right now. So please, everyone, go vote for that and figure out who we're going to be fighting. The Flower Knight is a new one. We have not done that quest yet. We have fought one of everything else. So,
Pretty sure we fought the White Lion twice.
well, technically yes, but just because that was the initial showdown, so it wasn't a level 1 Light Lion. But we can, Gorm is in there, and if we do wind up eventually killing a level 3 Gorm, I think it is, we get rid of that.
Level 1, we just need to innovate drums.
We have to innovate
So
drums.
We're going to make another poll in a second. Or
So-
we're just going to listen to chat to see what they want.
So we're going to be drawing
Do you
our...
guys want to innovate? That's the first question.
You always want to
I always
innovate.
want to. Here's the catch, though. We're low on resources.
We are low on resources.
We have a cat bone, a stout heart, and a monster hide to use to innovate. But that's pretty much all our resources besides 3 broken lanterns. So,
I still say yes.
I still say yes. Also, just
So Twitch chat, please tell Twitch proxy if you want to innovate. It would basically use all of our
one
resources.
hide left because we have 2 hides that we got from last.
It would use all of our resources except for 1 monster hide, so we wouldn't be able to make any new gear, but it will allow us to innovate. We're not going to be able to make much gear either way, to be honest.
No, the heart is stout heart is a Gorm resource.
Gorm resource for the Gormery.
Anne wants to know if you have a hot date, and is that why you're racing through the stream?
No, I want to do 2.
Sure.
It's Tuesday.
2 for Tuesday?
And we have 1 in
2 for Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Make babies, we need females. We need a lot of females.
Yeah.
They're saying it's a sausage fest and you're trying to create your own fantasy world.
Accurate.
All right. The other thing is go to the poll site that you use.
Clean up the board.
Yes. No please, no thank you.
Please, thank you.
Bowl in a China shop? What's up?
Bologna China Shop?
Go back to the site. Go to open up a new window or something. Departed survivors,
Yeah.
and then allow multiple choices and say pick 4, and then we're gonna put all the survivors names in there.
How do you say before?
Just write pick 4. And technically, you can pick as many as they want.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot.
Okay.
The cake is a
The
lot.
cake is a lot. You're wearing an aperture shirt.
An aperture shirt.
What are the options?
All of our survivors.
Mufasa, Scar.
Okay, let's.
Here, we're gonna pass you the sheets with all the survivor names, so we don't have to read them all out loud.
Noggin.
Josh is just gonna take his sweet time passing them to me. Here you go. And so, Twitch proxy. Did Twitch say whether or not they want to innovate yet, or
Always innovate.
Always innovate. Okay, perfect. So we'll draw what? 2 innovation cards.
Yeah, draw 2 innovation cards.
Song of the Brave
That's what we need.
and Bloodletting. Song of the Brave. I thought drums.
No, it's Song of the Brave.
You told me drums.
You need drums to get the Song of the Braves. We already got drums. We need Song of the
oh.
Braves to get rid of it.
Okay, so that's definitely something we want to do then, guys.
And I don't know who they're voting on for Monster, but we did get Song of the Brave, so
It's gonna,
we get rid of Gorm Climate if we go fight the Gorm now and take that.
So my vote's for Gorm.
Gorm and Song of the Brave. That's-
Gorm and Song of the Brave.
Also do Simba Guy again. He's still on my sheet.
No, we didn't get to this part yet. So we stopped, updated timeline, did all that, and then we're actually doing the development Zenith. So
We can do Simba Guy as well, right?
Yes.
yeah, we do everyone. The only one that can't come is who got the sleeping virus person. If the sleeping virus person can only go against Flower,
Yeah, that was.
but
I forget.
Wasn't there
Flower
a
addiction was Chaz.
It was Chaz. So Chaz cannot come on
Chaz
this.
cannot come. What about? Wasn't there another character that can't go out after they've already been on one, or was that Hope?
No, there's.
secretive, but I think we're all good right now.
Yeah, no one that was on that. It was Simba
Yeah,
Hope
Simba
Jr.,
which is our red savior.
which is actually okay that he has that.
So it's Mufasa, Scar, Dottie Meat, Hippa, Alex, Joel, Simba, Hope Jr., and Simba Guy.
Sounds good to me.
Exactly right, Inquiring It. We did it like the rules say. We didn't do anything.
You didn't break anything yet?
We didn't spend any endeavors. We didn't do anything yet. So
We didn't do anything.
besides update the timeline.
Dennis wants to know, do we innovate our
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
So do you got those polls up there, TP, or?
Simba Hope Jr. has left. How many fights does our savior have?
Oh, you
2 or 3?
quizzing me.
That's what the question
Simba Hope Jr.
was. We have
They,
1 endeavor left after this.
they have 2 fights left before they walk off into the sunset.
By the sunset, do you mean the great beyond?
The Great Beyond. To Infinity and the Great Beyond.
Alright. Thank you, Inquiring It.
Oh, do we get a Hunt XP for that fight or no?
I don't think you get Hunt. Zenith, do you get Hunt XP for
The Manhunter?
special showdown?
Kadrid says Josh is the best scapegoat I need friend.
No, yeah, it says victory plus 1 Hunt XP plus 1 weapon proficiency if eligible.
Okay.
So, we'll take care of that right now.
I'll take care of that.
So we had
Did they say what they wanted for
Dottie,
innovation? Some
Mufasa, Scar,
at
Simba
all?
Guy.
I haven't been keeping that much of track.
Well, I've been.
So this was all their first fight.
What are the options for innovations?
Song of the Brave and Bloodletting. Song of the Brave lets us get rid of
The Gorm climate, if we go and fight
If we
Gorm.
fight it.
If we fight Gorm. So I recommend getting Song of the Brave, and then I recommend us going to fight Gorm. Because Gorm climate isn't very good. So right now, actually, Simba Guy just leveled up.
So you want to switch roll for that?
Okay, I'm going to assume that we can go ahead and pick the
Song of the Brave.
No,
Twitch.
wait, hang on. The
Okay,
Gator
Jason.
said song, and we as of right now the results show one.
Okay. So that's probably what we're going to wind up doing. So Twitch proxy, please have one person roll 2d10.
One person's rolling
Yes,
both. Okay.
yes.
Or someone roll.
No.
That's rude.
However you want to do it, really. It's just that both of them are going towards the same thing. So we're going to add the results together.
So what?
You can make them roll a d20.
No, because that allows a 1. It's 2.
You are
Screws
correct.
the whole.
Lufnar, would you like to roll the first one? And Zenith, would you like to roll the second?
Lufnar. It's a great name, Lufnar.
Lufnar. Professor Derek agreed. No D20, me 2D10.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking. It's fine.
I could roll 2d10s.
And Cage is giving you shit for being an engineer and not thinking about that. Zenith rolled a 7,
And
and Lufnar rolled a 5, so it is a 12.
it is a 12, so gain 1 random fighting art.
Ooh, I'm so surprised.
I know, that's what it always is. So, Twitch proxy, please take one of the cards that Josh is going to alligator arm to you across the table.
Alligator arm! Anyone?
He's going to make...
Should they roll to see which...
No.
No, there's like 10,000 cards in there.
Roll a D100. Can't get this. Extra sense. You may dodge 1 additional time per round.
Solid. So please record that on your
prey thing kind of
character on Simba Guy's character sheet. Prey thing does kind of screw
What
that
is
up.
it? Fighting art?
Yeah, it's a fighting art.
Can I have that
You sure can.
board?
And how many more endeavors do we have there, Josh?
1 endeavor.
One more endeavor, and I think that they were saying make a baby.
Duh. Always
So-
need babies.
So who do they
We
want?
need
to
girls, because this has become a sausage fest.
So, Twitch chat, please tell Twitch proxy 1 male and 1 female survivor to, well, make a baby. Okay?
So we have 1 monster hide. I don't know why she wants to go in there. They're saying Dottie and Simba Guy.
Dottie and
Star
Simba Guy.
Dottie.
I feel bad for Dottie. She just cracked her back, and you guys wanted to bone up.
Well,
What else she
I
can do
guess
now?
won't
She has to
argue
lay on her
now.
back.
Yeah.
That's
Make so many babies that we can throw. Can't you just make so many babies that we can throw them as weapons?
it sounds like Game of Thrones with the baby catapult.
The baby catapult. Now, is a baby catapult just a little tiny catapult, or is it a catapult that you use to launch babies?
It's both.
It's both.
Oh.
The baby catapult that you
Baby
use to
baby
launch
It's a
babies.
baby caterpillar?
Yes, a caterpillar.
All she has to do is later. Oh my god, LOL. We're going to be trying to do an augury. That's what's triggering it. So.
Yeah. So here, roll the augury for... Actually, we don't have Twitch.
Twitch.
Roll a d10.
Yeah, well, have someone roll a d10.
Do you have the thing for augury? I forget what the
Charles,
numbers
I
are.
don't know if you're still
7
watching,
or
but
8.
if Charles wants to go ahead and roll a d10.
Rolly, rolly, rolly.
Roly poly oly?
He is... Oh, God.
Don't even.
No.
Let it end there.
Yeah.
A plus. Unless
goes
they
for
have,
augury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they have 3 plus understand, which I don't think neither of them do. Who's going for augury? I don't think we have anyone with 3 plus understanding.
No, we don't.
We don't. So, anyone with understanding at all?
I think they might have died. I feel like Hope was the only one with understanding.
Charles rolled a 10.
Oh, so we're making a baby. So it's going to be Dottie and
Need someone to roll
Simba Guy.
2 more d10s.
Yeah, we need 2 more d10s.
Okay. Days ZX if you want to roll, and Fasta Derek if you want to roll again.
And let's see what kind of baby we make.
Yeah, they all think we got another savior. We rolled for the augury, so we have the chance to make a baby. We
Yeah.
did not make a savior.
Fasta Derek rolled a 3.
Don't want that. I hope that whoever else is rolling
Who else is rolling?
rolls higher.
9.
9.
Okay. So 9, the settlement, we get twins.
All right.
The settlement celebrates a twice fortunate event. A pair of healthy newborn survivors enter the world, gain +2 population. So we'll have a little poll up at the...
just have them yell names now because
Fine,
that
why
poll's
not?
not even working anymore that I was using. That lets them...
Okay.
Fail.
Like, the site I used to have them let them choose names and let other people vote on them doesn't work anymore.
So Twitch chat, yell at Twitch proxy in a loud all caps.
Ooh.
Turn your caps lock on.
We're just gonna pick the one we like the most.
How many?
Two survivor names.
Twins, both females, women. Everyone's like women because this is a sausage truck. Yeah. Kadrid says Bernadette. That's an interesting name. But you know, Bernadette from Big Bang Theory is really hot in real life.
10.
They don't even listen to me.
There's 10.
Blowjob.
Yes. Bernadette's really hot in real life. I know. I heard you.
Blowjob?
Blowjob.
Daisy
So,
X wants to know if we can name
yes.
one Daisy in honor of my 9. I think that's a good idea.
That's reasonable.
Basaderic says George. That would be a nice name for a woman.
The sea otter says righty and lefty. Someone else second George. Moxie and Doxy.
A third, yeah, okay, second.
Brokeback Dottie Jr.
Charity is a stripper name.
Charity is a stripper name.
Elvira just
Desire.
Desire. There's a lot of desire while Dottie's lying on her back. No?
It's not Desiree.
Desiree? Bernadette from A Country Son, but maybe there is okay. Okay.
What are we going
George
with?
and Jesus. Okay, I like George, and let's name the other one Daisy.
George and Daisy.
Okay.
So George is a female. Please make sure you write that one down.
Why don't you,
No, I will not do anything of that extent. Twitch proxy,
how
you...
are we spell with a Z or D-A?
I'll let Twitch proxy decide.
D-A-I-S-Y.
Twitch proxy. Twitch proxy.
Josh already writing.
No, he's writing them down on our settlement sheet.
Oh, shut up. George and what?
George and Daisy.
Okay. I thought we were going to do...
And give them all 1 survival for giving them a name.
Am I supposed to be listening to you?
You heard me.
I thought we were going to do the other girl from Lion King. Forgot about that.
Nala.
Nala or something.
You guys fail.
You failed too, Twitch proxy.
Matt, stop tapping the papers like a bitch.
Oh, that's mean. Who wrote that?
Guess.
Oh.
Anne?
No.
Oh.
Who gives you the most shit out of everyone on chat?
Twitch proxy.
Everyone on chat.
Twitch proxy. It's okay, Kadrid. I love you.
You don't even love him enough to remember that he gives you the most shit. So apparently, you need to step up your game, Peter.
Okay. So...
I like the abuse. It's fine.
These are these. So we got
The
some
Sierra's saying timeout Josh for 2,400.
Okay, so we are ready.
Do exclamation point before that time outer, and that actually does it. Well, it doesn't actually do it, but...
I increased it to 3,500 just because. Just because.
Why is it time?
Okay, so we're fighting Gorm?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we are.
I need the Gorm book.
You don't get more book.
I need the Gorm book. Oh, and so Twitch proxy, can you please pull up the poll to see who our departing survivors are?
Did you send that out?
I think I did.
I'm pretty sure she did.
I know I made it. Whether or not I sent it is
Something completely different.
something completely different.
Something completely different.
Something completely different.
Sean Connery.
So the new babies can't go out?
They can.
They can.
technically.
Then why?
But they want more girls to have more babies. so
Yeah, you don't
I
wanna
think they want
sacrifice
them
the
to
girls.
No, it's not- okay. So Mufasa's going out, Scar is going out,
The brothers.
Simba guy's going out, and then we have a tie for the 4th one between Simba Hope Jr. and Meat. So now do we want 2 Simbas going out?
We did the settlement event before, and then we had the special encounter with the Manhunter, so there was no extra settlement event.
Vogwheel says the girls will stay in the kitchen for now.
No.
There's no kitchen yet. We haven't innovated that yet. They're at the fire pit.
The metaphorical kitchen.
Metaphorical kitchen.
Meat. Okay, so we're gonna Meat because Meat is supposed to die. So Matt is required to play as Meat.
Who is Twitch playing as?
Let's see. Twitch. Who would you like to play as?
Who did they pick?
Who was the number 1 vote?
believe it was a tie between Scar and Mufasa.
And who was the other person they picked?
Simba Guy. I'm gonna assume they want Simba
Yeah,
Guy
give
because
them Simba Guy. They've been playing
they
Simba Guy.
wrecked shit with Simba Guy last
And I'm
turn.
gonna keep the
Okay.
gear the same.
Yeah,
too.
keep the gear the same.
Simba Guy can now do weapon proficiency, right?
Yes.
So want to give him the axe for weapon proficiency?
Yes. So Twitch proxy, please. Next to weapon proficiency, right axe.
And then you also have weapon proficiency too.
Right. And I'm gonna do my axe also because I have the bone axe.
Where's
Okay, are we supposed?
what happened to Scar?
Were we supposed
I
to age up
handed
anyone
to you.
after the last one?
We already did that.
We did that already.
We did that one.
Simba Guy did age up. That's when he got that fighting art. Here you go. There's Scar. And I need to set up the Gorm board. Can you please get me the Gorm Hunt event cards and the Gorm figure?
Oh, do we want to give anyone this lantern? We don't know what it does.
Start of any hunt turn. Before an event is revealed, you may use Sonorous Rest. Actually, this should go to Twitch Proxy, I believe. Let me double check their card.
I should get everything.
It's kind of useless right now. Okay. I'll take it.
Does it give you anything?
Uh,
Affinity wise?
It a green and a blue, but she doesn't have any green affinities to match it with.
Give me that.
Josh.
Oh, me? You get your.
Oh yes, I need my belt of gender swap. I forgot about that. Tranny meat.
I'll give you a fountain. It's not so interesting. Is it back on? And I'm giving the lantern to Scar.
Okay.
And he has the. I gave him the lucky charm that we made,
Yes.
so he actually gets +1 luck now.
Oh, very good.
So.
Okay, so Showdown Gorm. I need these cards. Very good, very good. And I need the standard. You're on the ball.
Working on it.
Anne says, I want to say that Matt burns all the food, but then he'll actually stop cooking for us.
Accurate.
KJ says, Matt is also the only one who needs to worry about being beaten on the stream. Josh knows his place.
You should see it when the cameras go off. I feel bad for Josh.
Shook the whole table.
I don't know what that implies.
That implies you beat the crap out of him.
Totes.
It is known.
He
We're
doesn't
fighting a
have, like,
level
10 inches
2
on me.
Gorm, correct?
1.
Level 1?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just wasn't sure.
We don't need to get right.
I wasn't
We
sure.
want to clear this out. After that, we can start. We still haven't got dash yet, and I feel dash is essential for level 2s.
Okay.
Vogno says, pick some videos or didn't have them. I like that. I like that logic.
Okay, so I am.
Simba Guy's coming with us.
Simba Guy is
And
coming
he's the
with
one
us.
with the +1 strength.
Yes, we all get
So
+1
we shall have our tokens from last time.
token for strength.
So okay, so do I add one to Simba Guy?
No, just leave that +1 strength token there. We've been adding it manually.
Everyone gets plus.
4
No, that was for nemesis.
Oh, was
+2.
+2
Unless you're
survival.
here, it gives you another +2. So, and our maximum is 5.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We lost an innovation that dropped our maximum down, so.
Oops.
They're mocking me for jumping shenanigans.
What are they saying?
Valkmule said pick some videos or didn't happen, and Quarry said you should see the drunk shenanigans on Saturday. Literally, TV smacked Matt, then 5 seconds later she said, did I hit you?
Yeah.
I wasn't violent all night.
Yes, you were.
Was I?
Yes. Anyway, so I'm going to go first on this one. So, first hunt event, the Gormy Gorm. Morning Bull. You approach the fresh corpse of a Gorm. The survivors must choose to steer clear or go near. Not going to say what it is, so Twitch chat, tell Twitch Proxy, do you want to steer clear or go near?
Where are we going here?
The Morning Bull.
The morning bowl?
There's we're approaching the fresh corpse of a Gorm. The survivors can choose to steer clear or go near. I would recommend steering clear.
Knocking down games. Apparently I was knocking down. I was very drunk.
They're saying go near. Go near, go near. Go
We
near,
are
go near.
fearless. Go near.
Okay. Another Gorm charges out of the darkness, wailing mournfully. The survivors are ambushed. Start the showdown immediately. The Gorm gains +1 damage token.
Ooh, fun.
So this Gorm is going to be a toughie.
+1 damage, that's okay.
But we get ambushed too.
So Gorm goes twice.
Yeah. First turn's going to hurt.
We'll survive. We will not die.
For as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. No? So Gorm gets set up in the middle of the field.
No bonus resources for this?
What do you mean?
Nope, that was it. We didn't get any investigation rolls or anything. Or...
You didn't even get a roll of what happened.
I need a tall grass and 2 random terrains, please. Are you okay there, Twitch Proxy?
Well, they said that the rest of the time I was dancing around and stuff, and I was like, in my defense, me walking looks like dancing because my tush shakes. And Dog Mule says, on behalf of men everywhere, your tush shaking is completely okay. So thanks.
Except for that one guy who came on.
Oh yeah,
and
one
said-
guy
No,
seemed to
I-
have a severe problem with it.
I need to lay off. What was it? What was he saying?
Oh yeah, he said you needed to lay off the cocktail weenies.
Well, I love my weenies. What can I say?
Hey-oo. Ugh, stupid salt sculpture. We also got flower patches.
Oh, you're up too? Fire patches and... How many fire patches? One? This is star level, so I'm assuming one is right on level. Alright, you can put one in here.
And what are the flower patches?
I'm looking, I don't know that one.
Ooh. Flower patches are pretty cool. So, who's got the plus luck?
How big is the flower patch?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's the skull thing. I just looked at
Oh,
it.
it's the skull thing,
The
yeah,
skull
yeah.
thing. The gray skull thing. Gray skull.
Okay.
Who's got the plus luck?
That is
Mufasa?
Josh,
Scar.
the camera is at a focus on top.
on top.
I'll take a look at it, don't worry.
It might have refocused on something.
It's okay, I'll manually set the focus.
Yeah.
Hi there, face here.
So, Farler's asking, when was the recording, and we have prohibited Josh from keeping that particular drunken shenanigans stream online.
Any drunken shenanigans.
Those streams will not be saved. So, if you want to see it, you got to tune in when we do them because it's
Or
just.
join us at Gen Con for our own drunken shenanigans night. I think.
Oh God, I don't know if I can do that in front of people. Well, I mean, I might be able to nut punch.
You'll be
Matt.
drunk. You won't know.
Yeah, you won't care. Hashtag buy Twitch Proxy a shot.
That's gonna get very bad, very, very.
It'll
bad.
make it fun. Okay, so I think I fixed the board there. So flower patches is really awesome. You're gonna want to pick it up with Mufasa, Scar,
Okay.
whoever the hell has it. You said it was Scar, right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put this back in. And we have our stone face back, right?
Our stone face.
Because Sumo Guy Jr. is the strategist,
Yes, we do have a stone face again.
and I forgot to put these cards back.
So please set up the stone face wherever you want.
You have it. Put it somewhere where you can get to it. Pretty
I could
easily.
put it on top, you know.
No, it needs to be 5 spaces away from the edge.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Since we started in the middle of the board, it was nice. And he just tramples over it.
Right.
So, okay, that's fine. Alright, I need to build this deck real quick. 6 movement, 8 toughness, blah 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 blah. 8 basic, 2 advanced cards, and no special cards.
So Josh is building the Gorm deck right now.
Inquiring has agreed to buy me a shot at Gen Con if he comes.
Woo! What about me inquiring,
I
new?
think
That's
we need to
true.
buy Empire Newt shot also.
I think
Yeah.
you need to buy Cadred a shot. No, Cadred needs to buy.
Yeah, Cadred. I'm a little hurt, Cadred.
Oh god, Valkyrie says those streams will not be saved. That's what you think.
Yeah, no.
There won't be saved by us, Valkmule.
Well, you know, if I ever decide to run for president, I might need. I can't even get through that with a straight face.
That's an inside joke. We're not going to delve into it.
Matt had a girlfriend
Oh,
who
God.
would send inappropriate pictures and then claim that she needed a what's it called?
Non-disclosure agreement.
Non-disclosure agreement in case she decided to run for office.
Mind you, she had the IQ of like 3.
I'm not saying anything here.
When are we buying shots at Gen Con? Is that a We don't know. We'll figure that out. We get in Friday night, and we're staying till Monday. So
Sunday night, we're going to get sloppy.
any night we can. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's
we
true.
could do a Friday night when we get in.
That's true. We could do that also.
We have nothing else going on. Maybe Saturday. Whenever you guys think it's good. Maybe we'll put a poll up.
That seems to be a thing. Make a
We'll be
poll.
there Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. So right?
Yeah, we leave like Monday night.
Oh well, I mean, we're gonna do shots Monday morning.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, why not?
Like we don't have to be anywhere early Monday morning either, so it doesn't really matter.
So Kendra said I felt bad at the time. Now I realize that sympathy is for humans.
Okay, so Josh, I think you're going to be monster controller first. So feel free.
Scar's going to start because we left with Mufasa last.
Mufasa.
And the first card is a Scratch.
Scratch.
This is Scratch facing in range,
So that's any of us.
which I can make it me.
Yeah. Scar does have the best armor too, right?
But this is before damage. Reduce armor points at the rolled hit location to 0.
Ooh.
Can I dodge that?
Why not?
It's just before damage. I think I can still. Whatever. He comes here.
That's only if the attack's successful, so you would be dodging the attack.
It's a hit.
I would dodge that.
Definitely gonna dodge that.
Well, wait. Roll to see if you use your...
That's true.
You
I
don't
don't use it,
So
so
that's
okay.
awesome.
And that's it.
And Gorm goes again. You gave yourself an insanity for targeting yourself.
I need to do that. Thank you. And then it's Twitch's turn to take Gorm.
So Twitch, you guys are now Gorm controller. It doesn't really mean too much, but... So you're using Head Thrash, pick target, random knockdown survivor in range, which is no one, then random survivor in range. So Twitch Proxy, please have someone roll a d4.
Well, Inquiring Newt offered to buy me a shot, so Inquiring Newt gets to roll now.
Okay. So please roll a d4 Inquiring Newt. And we're going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anne pointed out that the girl who won the non-disclosure agreement was the one who didn't know who John Wilkes Booth was.
Seattle rolled a d4 for us, and Inquiring Newt did too.
Inquiring Newt was prompted.
4.
4, so you are attacking yourself, Twitch.
Oh, and Agent Vetter's here.
Hey, Agent Vetter.
Okay.
So Twitch, you are attacking yourself.
I just put them D10 and see what it takes.
Someone else gave the d4 tip. I don't remember who it was.
So this is
What?
knocked down.
And knocked back, but she's
Yeah.
in the wall, so she's
Right. And Twitch Proxy, we need you to roll 2 d10s.
And they also get one insanity.
Sea Otter, if you want to roll the first one, and Agent, if you want to roll the second one.
And please give yourself 1 insanity, Twitch Proxy.
And she's running for office. Look at 2016 candidates. All right, I've seen worse.
Yeah.
No, I think they're bad, but I don't think you can get worse than this one. Big boobs though, so there's not.
Oh my god.
That's an understatement.
Oh my god.
So who did you ask to roll? Sea Otter and
Agent Vetter.
Agent.
So roll 1d10 each.
Yes.
Oh, Agent Vetter tried to roll the
69.
Ew.
Oh, it's a D10. D10.
Agent Vetter's pissed that there's still no 69.
I think he said that during Drunk Shenanigan night, so
Oh.
I don't have.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that.
Vetter rolled a 5 and Sea Otter rolled a 4.
Okay, so both of those are hits. You could actually dodge both. You did get that fighting art, I believe, right?
And you are
Yep.
insane, and you got 1 insanity, so you could spend 2 survival.
And if you do take any damage, you get bash, and
And
then
the monster moves away from all of us.
right. So I would actually recommend using both survival here, otherwise he's going to move out of range so we can't even attack him next turn. It's going to be problematic.
I look at chat in co-op games. That's it.
I'm oblivious.
And Quarry says dodge. Cadred says dodge. Let's dodge. Agent
Okay.
Vetter remembers all of Drunk Saturday, and I pray to God he didn't record it.
So yeah, reduce your survival by 2, please, Twitch proxy.
Survival by 2. Wait, I thought I get a free dodge.
No, you
can do
get to
extra
dodge an extra dodge
Oh, by
because you could
3.
usually only dodge 1 attack.
Yeah.
So I still use the survival.
Okay.
So now I'm at 1. I was at 3.
You were at 3, then you should have been at more than 3.
No, she used some last time, so...
Oh, that's right. We only got 2 when we were departing.
Only got 2.
Yeah. So yeah, you're at 1, and it is now our turn.
All right.
Unfortunately, Mufasa does not get to stand up.
I can make Mufasa stand up if I
I
want.
can encourage him,
I'll encourage him.
but I would recommend you to pick that up, and then
Alright, what happens if I pick up this flower scar?
as long as you roll not a 1.
Alright, read this out.
Okay, so flower patches. Pick a flower. Archive the terrain tile.
Alright, I rolled an 8.
Rolled an 8. So a glorious bloom. Gain +1 luck token and a random flower resource.
Okay.
So Scar now has 3 luck, correct?
2 luck.
3. Oh, yeah, you're right. 2 luck. So he crits on an 8, 9, or 10. It's pretty handy considering he's range attack.
Flower resource?
And a random flower resource.
Oh, the flower resources.
I believe it's the resources for the flower knight.
Yes.
Josh Crack,
Butt
Butt Crack Cam.
I'm watching it on the delay just because I want to see if the viewers got a whole beauty view of it.
Pay attention. Did they?
Yeah, we got the butt crack.
They got the butt crack.
They got the butt crack. Did I add survival when we departed? I don't think I did.
You did.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm...
It was only 2. It was only 2 survival when we departed.
Okay, so I added the 3 and I'm down to 1.
Right.
Okay.
And I got that.
So Josh got the Lantern Bloom. It is perishable. You may consume and archive this during the showdown to get +3 luck tokens and -1 permanent luck. And then gain the Flower Addiction Disorder.
That's kind of cool.
That's really cool, actually.
But, like, then my luck goes to poop.
Your luck does go to poop then.
But I'm building this guy to be the bow guy. It would just be bow mastery and...
Okay. I know this is not game related, but I just want to say that we're at 21 viewers, which is I think is a high for us.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Okay, so are you spending a survival? Or you could still move.
But I'm...
Now, I just want to point out to everyone to remember the strategy for Gorm. Most of his things are flanking, so you want to attack him from the side and not the butt.
Let's see what I can do. I could surge to attack him, or I can go surge to jump on the rock so I can start shooting him from afar.
That's what I would do if I was you.
So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to surge, do that.
You don't
spend a
that's
survival
so
to do it, because
awesome.
I'm awesome.
Keegan says, idea just came to me. If Josh wants something else to forget to do, you could put an AFK emote in chat, since you're asking people to roll for stuff.
Oh, that's good.
And Valkno said, no but?
No.
But,
You.
Can we do our own emotes, though? I think you need to be a partner to do emotes.
I don't know, but you can attack the butt. It would make it a little easier to hit, but at the same time,
but,
you're probably going to wind up getting thrown up on or stomped on.
And I'm using my counter.
the side is the left cheek of the torso, according to Cadred, so I think that's acceptable.
Okay. So Mufasa stands up. Josh, would you like to have Mufasa go?
Yeah, let's have Mufasa attack with.
BTTV
Or actually,
will
wait,
let
would
you
we
do emotes.
would we rather have Twitch go so they can get out of the way in case he does decide to vomit?
Oh, that would.
The
But Twitch is here, right?
Yes.
BTTV will let you do
Twitch can do
emotes.
it. Oh, okay. I have that. Alright, I'll look into it.
You'll forget to look into it.
Yes.
I'll forget
he
to
will.
look into it.
So Josh, are we having Twitch go?
Yeah.
Derek says move to bushes and attack from there.
They can attack from the
You,
bushes.
that's actually a really good
I
idea.
have reach, so they can do that.
So let's do that, and we need 2 d10s to be rolled, please.
Okay, Derek, since you suggested that, if you could please roll 1, and if you could roll the other.
I don't want Ann to roll.
And gets to roll occasionally.
Ah. Ah.
We should make a prediction poll. We'll Josh remember any of this for next game.
Fesaderic rolled an 8.
That's it.
That's a hit. This is a vomit card.
Is that good?
It's not. It's vomit.
D10.
D10. It's like 90% of what you roll in this game.
Yeah.
Wow, way to be a douche.
Yeah, he is a douche. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the douche face.
That's a douche face.
I think that's one of the diseases we're going to fight tomorrow, right?
Douche face. Yes, it probably is.
Douche face disease. Do we have a poll up for?
I don't have a poll where the people can
Wow,
put
you
names
suck.
in.
Wow.
And roll a 10.
Nice.
No,
So
and rolled a 2. Liar.
okay, so that's not a hit. So we need one more D10 to be rolled for the wound attempt.
What? I'm sorry.
One more D10.
One more D10. Kadrit, you want to go ahead?
Twitch proxy. Need to pay
You
attention.
have like completely ignored like half the things I said.
No, I've actually heard every single thing you've said. You just
No.
assume I'm not listening, and then you stop talking.
Chat will agree that you just completely just do not acknowledge it.
You rolled a
after
5?
speaking, yeah.
A 5
And
plus.
that's the 4, so that's more than enough.
That is more than enough. So that is a wound. And the vomit does not happen.
Valmil said nice 10 Cage.
Hmm?
Valmil rolled a 5. Cage rolled a 5. And Valmil says nice 10.
No,
You're lying. I'm keeping chat straight now.
that's the. I'm not
They're
even
telling
gonna.
me to make you shut up your phone.
Okay, so Mufasa.
Did you go yet?
I did not go yet.
Do you want to go in case he turns around and runs?
Sure, I will go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go over here. And I am going to attack with my bone axe. No hits. I failed both. Sorry, guys.
Can't be like Twitch.
And I hit on a 6 plus. 1 hit.
So you're hitting him in the fluorescent lure. This is a death blow card, but
Josh,
unfortunately...
your phone.
No, and I failed.
Ooh, he critically failed. That's a 1, so Gorm is A-okay still. So it's...
Valmil says he doesn't need to turn off his phone. We just need to gouge out his eyes and feed them to Gorm. I mean, what a nice friendly game.
Okay, so it is Gorm's turn, and I am Monster Controller.
Alright.
And it's the aggravated bite. Closest threat facing in range. So that would be either me or... Meat or Mufasa.
It's these two.
Yes, Meat or Mufasa.
You know, Mufasa.
Meat Fasa. So that is 2... I'm going to attack myself
Are you sure?
Insanity?
to give myself some insanity.
Nobody is facing.
No, everyone was on the side.
Yeah.
Everyone was flanking him.
So that's 7 now.
You failed, Josh.
So I roll 2d10 to see how much I attack, if I attack. 1 miss, because I have +1 evasion. That was a 2 and a 9 that I
Where do you have
rolled.
evasion from?
She has 1 natural
Oh.
evasion.
Okay. The second one was from her armor.
Yeah, I figured. And so 1 hit, and I am going to dodge that.
So you don't bleed?
Yeah, I don't want to bleed.
Doesn't he have any?
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna. It's stupid to dodge that. Bleed is relatively not terrible. So let me see where I take that damage. I take it to the body, and that
Light hit to the
does
bottom.
1 damage. Light hit.
Do you take it like a Twitch?
I take it like a twitch, and I get a bleed token.
You should bleed.
That wasn't that bad. So here, put that AI card back. I'm okay with keeping that one around.
You sure? You sure?
So it is now our turn again. Who do you want to go first?
It's me or you?
You go first.
I'm gonna go there. Attack with 2 swords. 2 hits.
2 hits, nice. So you're attacking in the mammoth bulging eye, or the mammoth crowded fangs. There is a failure 1 on the bulging eye. This is a bonus on the flanking one, the crowded
Bonus
fangs.
on the flank. I have 3 strength, so I need a
Plus 1 natural strength. Oh, you're including that?
2. Yeah,
Okay. So
that's 8. That's more.
that's
than
more than enough. That's a wound. So And then the mammoth bulging eye.
Bulging eye. That's
Crit.
a crit.
The blow ruins Gorm's eyesight. The monster gains minus
You took
1
a second
accuracy
damage.
token.
He has +1 damage.
Ah, you're right. I took 2 damage. So I'm actually knocked down, unfortunately.
I mean, you could dodge it if you wanted to.
Nah, it's fine. I'll take it. I figured you'll encourage me up.
Yeah.
So
Way to make
Gorm,
an ass out of you, me.
Gorm just loses 1 accuracy there.
Okay.
Would you like to maybe go again, or
Not yet.
okay?
I'm gonna encourage you up. Use smile.
Woo!
And I used it. And then you can go. So that's not to be part of my turn. So
Okay.
you can go move to the side and get out of the way.
Okay, so I'm going to flank Gorm, and I'm going to attack with my bone axe. 1 hit. What is Gorm's toughness, by the way?
8.
8. I'm attacking the mammoth tail. This is +2 strength for flanking. That's good. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's good.
That's a wound.
No reactions?
No reactions.
Twitch can go. He can stay in the grass, but they don't get flanking benefit. And if he decides to turn around and run, they will get hit.
Or if he vomits, they'll get hit as well.
No, vomits.
Do we
over-
stomp around
He,
in it?
he jumps back 2 spaces.
Oh, I should have moved here. Then.
Okay, then you
So that's
can
why I
move.
know you're not listening to me. See
You
what-
stomped around in it. I heard you. Trust me.
I'm gonna stay where I was, so Twitch can come here for one.
So Twitch, you can go over to the left cheek, quote unquote, flanking
Actually,
location.
I'll go there because they can go behind me.
You can. Does that count as flanking?
They're attacking from the side, yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
So you can go behind Mufasa. You can go behind Mufasa and use the reach on your weapon to attack the Gorm with your greater Gax. And you won't be in any threat of being targeted from vomit or runaway or anything like that.
And for the question about painting the minis,
He's scared.
yeah,
He's a
I'm
scared
kinda,
little bitch
I'm
baby.
kind of scared.
He's also very, very bad at anything artistic. So,
Oh.
I guess, except for
No,
your
he's not.
your painting.
You can't see it on the stream.
Can't see it on the stream,
It's
unfortunately.
his pride and joy. I don't know if Josh wants to reach up and get it and show him.
No, you have to stand up and turn around and do it so you show everyone your butt crack.
No, this is replacement.
Gidget's his flank. Kalen's his flank. We're gonna flank it.
Okay, so we need you to roll 2d10s.
He does want the minis to be painted. He's just too scared to do it. So
Too scared. I feel like I won't do an adequate job.
I feel like that would be a really good contest for us to run.
what?
Paint our minis?
Yeah, paint our minis. I feel like I just really terrified Josh
You
there.
did because it's like this is his pride and joy.
Yeah.
Fasaderic says hide in the bushes and cry or flank.
Okay, so we need 2d10s, Twitch Proxy.
Seattle says, how dare you show that traitor Captain America.
In his defense, I think that was before you saw the movie. No,
Yep.
it was Mother's Day.
It was
No.
Mother's Day. It's the day after.
So...
Buy pre-painted mid.
And that's another $1,000.
Twitch
Hide in the bushes.
Proxy. We need
Two rolls.
2d10s.
Sorry, not listening.
That's like the 4th time I'm saying it.
Love to know if you want to roll, and Inquiring Nude if you want to roll. I might be like asking.
Inquiry says, Josh, the minis are so tough to paint. I have 100 plus minis from KD, but only like 4 completed. The thing is, like, I'm on the Kingdom Death subreddit, and then like people are showing off their
Oh, and they're
awesome
so
painted- They're
beautiful.
so beautiful. I'm like, I can't even do that.
9.
Oh, the Hail Hydra thing.
Oh yeah, that was definitely before the comic came out.
Yeah, that was before that.
A 9 and a 4.
A 9 and a 4.
A 9 and a 4, that's 1
Did you
hit.
hear about the Captain America comic? Spoiler. Can I go mute for a second?
Sure.
Why are you looking at me like you have no idea what I'm talking about?
Okay, so you are hitting him in his mammoth goiter, so Twitch Proxy, we need 1 more d10 to be rolled for the damage attempt. And
One more D10. Zenith, if you want to go ahead and roll for us. Matt is a traitor. He does not care about the comic.
Some of those, all the minis are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know any bad ones really.
Yeah, right. I think they all look really awesome.
I know there's like, I know that one guy who did the butcher with the freaking lanterns was.
Oh
amazing.
yeah, that was really nice. Actually, there was a really nice Dragon King one that you showed me.
Dragon King. I might paint that. That one's like the easiest one since it's so big.
Yeah. No. I mean I'm sorry. The person form.
Oh, the tyrant.
Yeah, Dragon Tyrant.
I
Thank you.
didn't see that tyrant.
It just looked really solid. It looked pretty realistic. It was pretty.
Yeah.
It was nice.
People are good.
So
So you have to roll the 3.
he rolled a 3.
Apparently, I said it right.
What's
to
the
camera.
4,
You didn't
7?
tell me that I mute.
I did. You did mute.
No, I'm just saying I said it.
No.
Whatever. So it's a 3. Let me see because she's not going to pay attention. That weapon has 4 strength, plus she has 2 natural strength.
So she hits.
It's a hit.
Yeah, she's a 2.
Okay, so Twitch, do you want to spend a survival and go again? Let Twitch proxy know. You could attack again if you want. I just feel like...
Oh, fudge.
Huh?
I forgot the camera, apparently.
No, yeah. They can read lips. Yeah. So, yeah, Twitch, let Twitch proxy know if you want to spend a survival and surge to attack again, because you guys seem to be the damage tank here.
Nah, Professor Derek, no.
No? Okay,
No.
that's fine. Josh, it's your turn.
All right.
With Mufasa.
I went with Mufasa.
No, you went with...
I haven't gone with Scar yet.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. I'm getting them confused.
He's gonna bone dart. Should I bone dart?
You could also move over 1 spot into his blind spot.
I could, but then if he reacts,
But you have a lot of luck, so there's a good chance that you'll be bypassing because of
2
crits.
luck,
8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10, or I just do the darts roll plus 3 strength with the extra luck on top. I don't have anything that gives me deadly,
Okay.
so I think I'm just gonna do a perfect hit there. My 1 dart, and look at that. See,
In the mammoth rump. That you
And
critted.
natural crit.
So gain a random Gorm resource, and it ignores the Wretch effect. So
so I get a Gorm resource.
discard an AI card.
Can I have a Gorm
Yeah.
resource?
I'll hand you one. Man. Okay, draw one. What'd you get?
Stout hide.
Stout hide. So Gorm skin.
Make some good armor. Okay.
And
And I'll
you have
spend
any-
a survival to again. And I don't spend it.
that's awesome.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. What are you hitting?
Ooh, super dense.
Super dense. You're going to lose your bone darts.
Yep.
7. Ooh, not a crit.
Not a crit, but that's a wound.
That is a wound, so feel free to wound it. And you lose your bone darts.
And my bone darts are my bias. Bone darts, you have served me well. Alright, and another air card. Okay.
I believe that was all of our turns.
That's all our turns. So,
So,
it's Mufasa's turn.
Mufasa's the monster controller. How many AI
3 cards
do you have
left.
3 cards. So 4 hit points left. So 4 more damage, and Gorm is dead.
Yeah, we seeming easier than
We're
Because
getting
we're
better
getting better
items.
gear.
Yeah.
Scratch, closest threat. Facing in range, closest threat in field of view.
So that's going to either be Mufasa or meat.
I'll do. How's your armor?
Eh.
Mufasa. I'll have to do Mufasa.
It's only 1 damage.
It's 1 speed. It's 2 damage. But he's -1 accuracy, so. 3,
That's a hit.
So,
So give yourself 1 insanity.
1 insanity.
Now that ignores reduce all armor at that hit location to 0
I'm just gonna
first.
dodge it.
So yeah, I was gonna say dodging it is.
I didn't have any armor there anyway. So it doesn't matter. But. Okay. Our turn.
So I'm gonna say Twitch. If you want, you can go first. You guys could go into the bushes, so you get the plus evasion for that, and then use your greater Gax with the reach to attack him.
Do you want to go first in case he jumps back? Because he's going to collide with you.
But he'll.
We can take the vomit. That's okay.
Okay,
It's not horrible.
That's fine. I'll go first.
I think the collision.
I'm actually gonna attack him from the butt. I want the +1 to my accuracy,
Oh my god.
and then I'll run out of the way, hopefully. And I miss both. Dang.
They say back to the bushes.
So I'm gonna run to this spot right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm gonna go first, just because if he jumps back,
Yeah.
I think they're okay.
Yeah, I think you're actually right. One hit. So no bad reaction here. This is a flank, so you get +2 to your strength.
Action 3+. 3+
That's
hits.
3+. That's a hit. So discard an AI card. And Twitch is now your turn. So
Lufnar wants to know what the item we have on the top left corner. What does it do?
the item you guys have in the top left corner is your frenzy drink. If you drink that, you suffer the frenzy brain injury. So you get 1d5 insanity. You get knocked down. Correct.
Yes, but you also
But
get
you
+1
get-
strength,
yeah.
plus
So
1
you get up
speed.
again.
+1 strength, +1 speed, but then you can't use any survival for the rest of the fight. It's
And
actually
no fighting arts.
no fighting arts. That stuff all goes out the window. But it is really strong, just because you get an extra attack die as well as +1 strength.
So essentially, like drinking a monster for the monster.
Yeah, exactly. No, for you
No, I mean like to fight the monster.
to fight the monster.
To
Yes,
fight the
yes,
monster.
yes.
Drink a monster to fight the monster.
I don't think it's necessary though, just because if you get knocked down here, it ends your turn essentially, unless someone encourages you up, and then you'll have to spend survival and stuff like that.
Harry
And
Newt says don't use unless we need it.
yeah, he's got really low health right now, so he could actually end it on this turn fairly easily.
Okay. So what are our
I
options
think
right
they
now?
wanted to go to the bush and attack.
Yeah, so
Sounds
we
like
need
it.
we need 2d10s.
Okay. Cadron if you want to roll, and who haven't I asked in a while? Agent if you want to roll.
Agent Vada.
Better. Not Asian better.
I thought it was Asian Vetter at first. I'm just like Asian Vetter is Scottish. That's weird. But yeah, so those 2d10s. As soon as we get those in,
6 from Cadron.
that is a hit.
Valkyrie wants to know what he missed.
That is a hit. It's a 6
Is it
plus.
6
Yeah,
plus on there?
And Vetter rolled a 4.
that is a miss. So we got one hit.
That he rolled bad in reference to you thinking he was Asian.
That's fine.
It was insulting.
So we need one more d10, and this is the wound attempt.
Valkmule, if you want to go ahead.
Do it, Valkmule. Do it.
That sounds inappropriate.
Ew.
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 Ew. Can you say this, Christopher Walken?
Ew. I don't know. That's a weird one. It's like a one-syllable word. I can't
Just
really.
say ew, that's disgusting or something.
I don't feel like it.
You're boring.
I know.
Valkyrie rolled a 9.
That is.
That's a crit.
That's a crit because it's got sharp.
She has deadly.
Yeah. So
they have deadly.
deadly. That's what I mean. Yeah. So
Agent Vetter says it's not quite as insulting as his bad attempt at a Scottish accent. I'm still suffering nightmares from that.
sorry about that, Agent Vetter. But that is a crit. So healthy vomit. The survivors in the vomit zone, which is unfortunately no one, heal one hit location of their choice. Damn, that's actually pretty cool.
But does that have Savage on it, or that's
No,
only
it-
if it has the affinities to that?
That's only if it has the affinities.
Okay. All right, that's okay.
So you do the 1 damage there.
Let's go on damage.
So actually, do you want to go
Let's-
again?
Let me go. Let's see what
Okay.
we get.
Wow, that was rude.
That was rude. But Twitch, let Twitch Proxy know if you want to spend a survival and go
In
again.
Paradise says I think you can only crit if you have plus luck.
The weapon has
deadly.
deadly, so it gives you plus one luck.
Also, ew, healthy, vomit, ew.
6,
That's-
8,
2 hits.
1 hit.
You are on the stone face.
That's ranged weapon.
Oh, that's right.
You're
Your
on
range
face.
weapon is gone. That's right.
Are we in the flank?
Yes, you guys
You are in the flank. So Josh, roll a d10, please.
The side is the butt of the torso.
Crit. Oh, that's really good. A shower of gore rains on the attacker. You gain 1 jiggling lard gorm resource. The attacker may rip into the hunk of flesh immediately.
Okay.
If they do, archive the resource, gain +1 courage and +3 insanity. So do you want the +1 courage? I think we're pretty resource starved right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'll take the
res-
lard.
Okay. And so that ends your turn. He is out of AI card, so he has 1 hit point left. So
And if they want to use their survival, and if it fails, I'll use my survival. And if that fails, we'll just try to keep killing it.
jiggling lard. There you go.
He's collecting all the resources.
So Twitch Proxy, did they say if they want to use the survival to go again?
Yeah, they
Search.
search.
Okay, so they're going to surge. Please reduce your survival by 1, and we need 2 d10s to be rolled, please. Yeah, did you hear me, Twitch proxy, or no?
Yes, 2 d10s.
There you go.
Newt, if you want to roll one, and...
Anne.
Oh, Anne's allowed to roll now?
No.
Basic action for them asking
like you said
is 2 speed, 2 accuracy.
Seattle
and
rolled.
damage.
Seattle rolled a 2.
A 2 is a miss. We need 1 more d10.
So I have no more survival?
Require Newt rolled a 3.
That's a miss also.
Alright, so I'm gonna see if Scar uses his survival. He does.
Right.
3. Did I roll 3 last time? Or?
You rolled 2 last time. It's a miss anyways.
Miss anyway.
So Josh rolled
695. That's
695, 1 hit. And the mammoth wrinkled elbow. So please 6,
7, 8.
8. That is enough. That's a
Ooh,
wound.
that's enough.
So
Worm's dead.
Gorm is dead. Congratulations, we killed Gorm. Again, that was relatively easy. Compared to the last time, we got our asses handed to us last time with all the vomit. Lots of vomit. So, we gained 4 basic resources and 4 Gorm resources. If the settlement innovated Song of the Brave, which we just did, when they defeat Gorm, they compose a formidable song filled with wild cries to ward off the mating Gorm herds from the settlement's vicinity. Remove Gorm climate from the next lantern you're on the timeline. Woo! Okay, we did it, guys. No more Gorm climate, so we don't have the threat of losing resources, so we don't have to be as spend happy. We could archive our resources and keep them a little bit longer. So I'm going to take 1, and I got a broken lantern.
We should probably do another monster, right?
No.
We got a bunch of the timeline stuff to update, so.
Oh.
And I didn't prep for any of it, so. I got mystery meat and hide. Alright, we want to hand out the Gorm resources?
No, I don't. Okay, so please take 2 Gorm resources.
I'll take these 2. I got the stout vertebrae and handed skull.
I got the stout hide, so we have 2 stout hides now.
Sweet.
And Twitch proxy, please take 1. What'd you get?
Mammoth hand.
Mammoth hand.
Oh, Daisy X, don't say that.
What?
You guess who wants to guess that the random hunt event, settlement event we get is Gorm climate?
Oh god. Okay, so that concludes that fight.
Let's age up our survivors.
And
My guys aged up.
Twitch proxy, please age up Simba guy by 1 and give him +1 in his weapon proficiency.
Josh, whatever you do, don't look chat.
I got 6 for Scar.
What? Can someone tell me what's going on,
They
please?
said,
She's saying her engagement ring's
Kevin
small.
asked about my ring, and I was like, oh, it's my engagement ring. It's not big enough to show.
I got an 8.
I thought you said 6.
6, yeah, 6.
A 6 is +1 permanent strength.
Sweet. So that was Scar.
That's really good for Scar.
14.
For random fighting art.
Figures. Okay.
So, Twitch proxy, I know you didn't do it yet because you haven't been paying attention, but please age up Simba guy by 1 and give him +1 in his weapon proficiency.
+1 in weapon proficiency?
Yes. And you should have that
Heroic.
declared for axe.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Josh got the heroic
It's
fighting art from
basically I
Mufasa.
can do a fountain stone.
You may spend all of your survival as long as you have 3+ for an automatic critical wound. That's pretty damn good. That's really damn good. Give him the rawhide armor.
That's
I know,
rawhide
yeah.
armor works when you use
Whenever-
actions.
Oh, it's not whenever you spend survival? No. Okay, whatever. So it's time for a settlement event, correct?
Every Tuesday is Matt's time of the month.
Can I have the board?
You sure can't.
We are probably going to be on for another 15-20 minutes. So
Yeah.
Have a good night. Have fun on what other stream you're abusing.
What?
He said he's going to go to some other stream and abuse them.
Oh.
So.
Have fun, Vetter. Abuse them, good for us.
Alright, are we giving this a Twitch proxy to...
Yeah, Twitch proxy, please select a card from Josh's alligator arms. And let me see.
Tackle of Death.
Ooh, this one's
This
fun.
is a fun one.
This is a really fun one. The settlement engages in games of skill. Each player nominates a different survivor. So, Twitch chat, please tell Twitch proxy the name of one survivor that you'd like to nominate for essentially what is our settlement's Olympics. So again, any survivor can participate in this. There
Even
are
the broken back.
even the broken back. There are benefits. There are drawbacks.
So there's Dottie, Killer, Meat,
Meet Mufasa, Scar, Simba Guy, Simba Hope Jr.
George, Daisy. I got a George, Meat, George, Daisy, Mufasa. No, not Daisy, Mufasa. Considering the Lion King. Ah, the Lion King. Mufasa. Got 2 for Mufasa, 2 for George so far.
I wouldn't do it with Simba Jr. just because he's a savior and
Yeah.
he doesn't stay around. You'll get some plus stats and it's not worth it for the short time he'll be around. Who are you picking, Matt?
I'm gonna pick Meat. Make this interesting.
Hey, Chaz is alive.
Actually, no. I'm gonna pick Dottie.
You're going to be Donnie? Broken back?
Yeah.
And
No,
also
I don't
Chaz
want to be
alive.
Dottie.
Yes,
I don't
Chaz
want to be
is
Dottie.
alive.
Screw Dottie. Some funny stuff is going to happen here.
I'll
So who are
pick
they-
Scar and Mufasa since I was playing as them.
Okay. And,
Wait, you said Scar and Mufasa?
Yeah.
Alright, then I guess we're taking George.
okay. So Twitch chat, Twitch proxy. Tell Twitch chat to roll 3d10.
3d10?
There's 3 separate events, so you're going to be rolling a d10 for each event,
Okay.
and just tell me what they are in order.
Okay, Days. Kadrit. And Kaylin.
Really?
Aaron says he pictures Chaz walking around with a sweater on
I
his
think
neck.
Chaz, we made a girl.
Okay, we got a 2.
Okay. Hold off on that.
Everyone got a 2?
Besides Scar.
What the hell? Okay, so we need to re-roll, actually, on that one. Because,
Can I just use the next one and tell someone else to roll?
yeah, Mufasa,
Okay.
Meat, and Twitch all tied.
The next roll is a 9. And then I guess we need another one. So
Seriously?
Valkmule, if you want to go ahead.
Seriously? God damn it. Okay, so, he's last place, actually.
Yeah, he's
So,
last
first place is Mufasa.
Where's
Mufasa
Mufasa
gets-
What contest is this?
This is the race. This is the race.
We're
So,
rolling for George.
everyone please add your movement to your roll. I think we
Okay,
all have
that's
5 movement.
Yeah.
I don't know
Besides
George.
Dottie.
I wasn't
Oh,
playing
you're George. So, yeah, 5 movement.
Yeah.
So, we're all 5 plus our result. First place is Mufasa in the race. He gains +1 permanent movement. So, he now has 6 movement.
He's a fast.
He's a
little
fast
guy.
lion. Second place is George. George gets +1 courage. So,
Get his sheet.
here you go. So, Twitch proxy, please mark off 1 courage on George's sheet.
Pardon me. Josh stole Mufasa out from under us, so we're actually rolling for George. So, what am I doing?
Add 1 to courage.
Alright, where's Courage?
If
There
you
it is,
played the
okay.
game, you'd know.
You should eat shit.
Okay, so, and then third place, that's Meat, gets a pair of rawhide boots.
Alright, I'll get you some boots.
I want my boots. That's what that's all about. And I have to open up the severe injury table to see what
What you got?
Scar
Did you
gets.
fail?
No, Scar. Scar came in last place. No, that's not that bad.
I'd say you're not that bad, but you really are.
Okay, so you now have to skip the next hunt as Scar.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Because the other things are showdown based,
Okay.
and you get a bleeding token, but you know,
That doesn't
whatever.
matter. Yeah, okay. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. And just make a mental note that Scar came in last place for that event,
Which event is this?
the race. So now is our debate contest.
Okay.
Does anyone have any plus understanding? No, we all have 0 understanding.
Balcony said Scar's plotting and away next time.
So everyone roll your d10 and Twitch
What was your
proxy.
third
What
result?
was your third
Well, the
result?
third result was a 3.
Ooh,
No, JK, it was a 7. Sorry,
it was a 7. Okay. Oh, okay.
Scar's just getting.
So Mufasa got first place again, and
Mufasa's awesome.
he gets bragging rights and 1 skull basic resource.
I got a skull. Okay. All right.
This is the debate. We're all arguing with each other.
They're asking if George has one understanding or not.
George,
No, George is new.
Yeah.
George is new. He was just created
I don't
this.
think we have.
I don't think we have that innovation to give us plus 1 understanding
New
for
Life
newborns. We are doing, for New Life, we're doing Protect the. And I think that might give us plus 1 understanding.
Valmio says, "I get why you do those nut shots now. You're hoping Matt's equipment fails and I win and you win Josh back." That's exactly what.
Who wrote that?
Valmio, because I said that they said that we're enemies in real life, and I said, "Yeah, because you stole my husband at night."
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
No understand.
Okay. So, first place Mufasa gets bragging rights and a skull.
All right. I'm just gonna add that for our resources.
Second place is Meat, and Meat gets plus 1 understanding.
Where's my resources?
Wait.
I rolled a 9.
As a 7, I rolled last place.
Third place. So third place, the survivor gets too angry and must skip the next hunt. So George has to skip the next
How
hunt.
do I denotate?
There
No
should be a
checkbox
checkbox on the
front.
bottom right on impairments. The top right of the impairments box, which is the bottom right-hand box.
Skip
Yeah. And then last place is Scar again, who gets the apathetic disorder. I forget what the apathetic disorder is. Josh is going to search through the pile of like 800 cards now. Apathetic. What does it say?
You cannot use or gain survival. You cannot gain courage.
Oh, that's really bad for Scar.
It's horrible.
Bad disorder.
But, that can get replaced at one point in time somehow. So
Valmio wants to know, is this how Scar becomes a bad guy?
this is how Scar becomes a bad guy. He becomes apathetic. And so the last event is the fight contest. So everyone roll your d10 again.
The last one we got was a 3.
Scar's dead, isn't he?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. So Mufasa has been rolling 10s for everything. He
He
actually
Mufasa's
rolled
great
10s for
for
everything.
everything.
Mufasa's the most
Because
badass
Mufasa
person.
is a freaking king.
And you add your strength attributes.
Apathetic. You cannot use or gain survival. You cannot gain courage. Cure disorder if you have 8 plus understanding.
Actually, wait a minute. Hold on one second here, Josh. What did you roll?
3.
3. So you are tied because you have plus 1 strength.
Okay.
So-
we have to reroll.
We have to roll again?
Yes.
Days, do you want to go ahead and roll?
Now this is the roll for last place. You can't get any higher.
Okay. So this is whoever.
Valmio says Matt's cheating.
So what did Twitch roll? I believe you said Daisy. Days.
Daisy X.
Daisy.
He
Daisy.
rolled a 2.
He rolled a 2. So Daisy
You
got
just
last.
assume it's a boy? That's so sexist. I mean,
Okay, so the fight contest, Mufasa got first place, and he gains plus 1 weapon proficiency level.
He
So-
doesn't have a weapon yet. but
Declare
I'll
it?
Declare the sword because that's what he's been using.
Kaylin says Matt's D10 is loaded, and I agree with that.
Actually,
That's
Josh
my
Josh
default.
rolled 3 straight 10s. Second place is going to be Meat, who gets plus 1 permanent strength. Meat's pretty awesome right now. Just putting that out there. Third place is Scar, who gets 1 random fighting art.
Okay.
Matt's
And
singing, he's feeling good.
fourth place is George, who loses an arm.
What?
George lost an arm. So, what that means. Dismembered arm. Lose an arm. You can no longer activate two-handed weapons. This injury is permanent and can be recorded twice.
Oh. Burning ambition. When you were instructed to skip the next hunt, ignore it. It cannot be filled in. So, let's skip the next hunt. It is gone.
So yeah, Scar can never not skip the next hunt, so he's good. So just to put it out there, if Scar would have gotten last place in that event, which he was very close to doing, he would have been banished from the settlement and considered dead. So it looks like tonight we're avoiding adding anyone to the daily special.
How do I lose my arm, dismembered arm?
Yes. I'm pretty sure that means Mufasa ripped your arm off and beat you silly with it.
Inquiry says George has been disarmed.
Hey-o.
Just a flesh wound.
Alright, so that's that. Where's that?
Aaron wants to know if those are the same dice he used to roll 3 shield 800 times in a row.
Oh my god.
That's not. Alright, we gained 4 endeavors.
4 endeavors.
Next up is an uninvited guest. It's already here. Put in night, then taking 1. So, an uninvited guest, I think, is the Lionite.
Chilton.
So Josh is now looking up exactly what we're doing right now.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second.
Innovate!
Unless we have another cliffhanger here. Let me just double check these.
We're probably going to have a cliffhanger here, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That one's good to go. I've seen if there's a special encounter.
Oh god.
Because I want to do that one last. And that one.
What do we do? Ooh, this is interesting.
Alright.
This is another newbie for us. So an uninvited guest. They awoke to find someone new standing at the center of their settlement. Still as a statue, a lion-like creature with razor claws stood, seeing everything and saying nothing. Are you on the Matt and Josh cam?
I'm not.
Can you put it on Matt and Josh
I
cam?
try to avoid putting it on your faces as often as possible. Unless you absolutely ask me to do it.
I heard Josh says the opposite about you.
The opposite, yeah, he always wants to do
It's going to have a highlight on Twitch.
Yes!
I hate you.
Yes!
I hate you.
Don't hit me. Ah! Okay, so sorry about that. They wondered if it was even alive, but the boldly curious reported with an electrifying gaze in its still eyes. What is this creature? Why is it here? Trembling, the survivors deliberate. What is this creature? The settlement gains the Stoic Statue innovation. Add Stoic Statue to the settlement's innovation on the record sheet. Josh,
Yep.
what is the Stoic Statue?
I'll tell you in a second.
And Twitch, please nominate one survivor.
Don't look at me.
Let them know. That's your job. Do your job.
Static statue?
Stoic.
Stoic.
So yeah, please Twitch, tell Twitch Proxy which
What's
survivor
that?
you'd like to nominate. Any of them will do.
Meet. Mufasa.
So Stoic Statue, spend an endeavor and worship the monster. You may not depart or endeavor again this settlement phase. Roll 1d10.
Meet.
Huh.
What? That character can't endeavor or depart. That's what that's saying.
Ah.
Whatever person.
Oh, okay.
Get it there.
So they're choosing meat?
It looks like it's a. I can't count. 1 meat. 2 meats, 3 meats. It's like a sausage track. Meat. Okay, that's meat.
Okay, meat. I'm going to nominate Simba Guy. And Josh, please nominate 2 characters, because you play as 2.
Scar Mufasa.
Scar and Mufasa. Okay. So then the group as a whole rolls a d10. So have someone roll d10, Twitch Proxy.
Do we all roll d10?
It says as a group.
Great Ire's here. Great Ire should roll the d10. Great needs saying sabotage.
Sabotage. Ooh. Ooh, damn. There's some really good things that could happen right now if you guys roll high.
9.
Really?
Yeah, that's.
Have we invented Symposium?
No, we have not.
We have not? Okay, that sucks. The unmoving figure is heralded as the salvation of the settlement and worshipped. Gain 2 endeavors.
Who's this?
We gain +2 endeavors.
All right, so we have 6 endeavors now.
And the nominated survivor,
Who's
survivors, so the 4 of us, gain +2 understanding and may not endeavor during the settlement phase.
So we can't.
So, Simba guy, where is Simba guy? Simba guy, Simba
What
guy.
happens if we had Symposium?
We get 3 endeavors, and we get nightmare training for free.
Matt, what story is this from? Core expansion.
This expansion, this is the Lion Knight expansion. So Meat actually just leveled up her understanding,
Nice.
and I can't find Simba guy. Do you have Simba guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Please give him 2 understanding.
You understand it.
He is not at the checkbox yet, is he?
Yes.
He is?
Yep.
Oh,
Past insight.
but you just got insight, correct?
We just got insight into the next one.
Okay. So, Twitch, I need you to roll a d10. So, Twitch proxy, tell them who you want them to roll. Who wants to roll?
Killing hour, you want to roll d10?
And I'll go in the meantime. This is during the settlement phase, so we gain the Tinker. When you
Killing
are,
hour wants to know, isn't Simba the baby?
ooh, this is really good. We both gain Tinker, Meat, and Simba guy. So whenever we return from a hunt, we add +1 endeavor.
Is this fighting arts?
No, it's
Under understanding?
There's like 3 little circles. Tinker.
Tinker.
Ooh, that's really good. So Meat and Simba guy are definitely going to want to go out on a lot of hunts.
Yeah, because we're endeavor low.
Killing
Yeah.
hour rolled a 7.
So you guys rolled a 7, gain +1 endeavor this settlement phase. And I rolled a 7, so we gain another 2 endeavors this settlement phase. We're at 8 endeavors.
8 endeavors. All the endeavors. Though Mufasa, Scar, Meat, and Simba Jr. can't spend any endeavors.
Right, so they can't make babies. They can't do any training or anything like that. Since there's so many endeavors, I feel like we should probably set up a poll for this.
We'll set up some polls. But
Okay.
We're
So I think we're going to be ending it for.
no, we're not. We
here.
still got some more stuff to do.
We do? Okay.
Yeah. Where's the other book I gave you?
You gave me that one too?
Yeah, that one too.
What do you want me to do with this?
We're doing it already here.
Pastor Derek says they can make babies, but they can't do augury.
They can't do augury, but so if there's a female and they could be the male for it.
Yeah. Please go back to the overhead camera.
No. Anything to get off of your face.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Will polls be available before the end of the stream? Probably not.
No, they will be up by probably sometime either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Unless you're Josh, and they'll be up.
They'll be
Monday
up the morning. No, Tuesday
Tuesday
morning.
morning.
Yeah. So you're at aerial cam.
Yes.
Okay, so it's already here. There is a story about a darkness so dense and so deep that anyone who saw it was drawn into its inky depths. The story tells of a vast ocean in the depths of the darkness from which no shore is ever visible. Its murky waters teem with vegetation of a horrible sort, grasping roots and waving slimy leaves with razor-sharp thorns. Swimming among the dark water jungles is a squirming shadow of writhing tentacles. Its horror is such a burden on the minds of miserable trespassers that they cannot recall what they have seen. A chilling dread without form, the terror of its approach can be felt so immensely that it cannot be committed to memory.
Okay. Anna wants to know what is augury,
Augury is where you go to try to make babies.
Yeah.
and Luthnar wants to know, does love juice require using endeavor?
It does
No,
not.
it does not.
Okay, when she emerged from the dark water pool, she was shivering, desperately trying to speak as she choked on black water. Her pleading eyes desperately searched our faces until they suddenly widened with horror as she looked out into the emptiness. Bitter black tears rolled down her defeated face. She was too late. She fell slack at our feet, her lifeless body twisting and exploding in a shower of black ichor and red gore. Where did she come from? What did she give her life to tell us? The feeling of dread that followed her to the settlement would not lift. Okay. Back to me, please. Twitch proxy. Yes, you do. The survivors find a settlement gathered around the twitching remains of a white speaker lying in a pool of black water. Oh, it's a white speaker.
Yeah, her boobies are showing.
Okay.
Did you say boobies?
The boobies are showing.
A gloomy
Is
silence
that why you
reigns.
moved it to you?
The returning survivors experience a memory haze. Memory haze. Roll 1d10. So the returning survivors.
Okay.
So
Scar, Mufasa, Meat,
and Simba guy. So
Simba guy.
I need Twitch to roll a d10.
Lufnar, you want to roll? And Matt's getting them boobies off stream real quick. He doesn't want to share. When he finds boobies he likes, he keeps them all to himself. Quarry says boobies.
That's interesting.
Lufnar
We
rolled
all
a 4.
rolled in the same thing.
Okay, so we all rolled the same category. This is actually really interesting. I don't know how to take this. The names of the returning survivors are forgotten. Erase them now. They are strangers.
Like Simba guy?
He no longer has a name. He has no
This
one.
is George.
No, this is Simba guy.
Simba guy.
Returning survivors from the
Returning
hunt.
survivors. Before.
All returning survivors forget one fighting art of their choice and gain the blotted out fighting art. So, Josh, please find the blotted out fighting art, and then add Forgotten Fear to the timeline 3 years from now.
Forgotten Fear, 3 times shot. 3. So, forgot. What is it?
Forgotten Fear.
And you have to lose a fighting art. Heroic or the 10th? Yeah.
Simba guy is no one.
Heroic is awesome. I would
It's
give
a
it-
lot of survival use. The top +1 to severe injuries is nice too.
That is true. I would keep that.
Dogmeal says the survivor has no name. And Zenith says don't forget when you name someone you gain +1 survival.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
So we get to rename all 3 of these, four of these characters.
Now, do they stay the same sex?
Yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Okay.
So,
But I lost the you can't skip the next hunt anymore. So I don't know if I have to skip
So
the
wait,
next
what do
hunt.
I have to remove one fighting art?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the strategist.
where's the fighting art? Blotted out. Strategist. No, keep that,
No,
please.
wait, no, but the other one is Red Fist.
Oh,
and
no, yeah.
dodge.
Get rid of
Get rid of Dodge.
Strategist is awesome.
Strategist is awesome, and Red Fist is amazing.
Blot it out.
Yeah.
There's actually a rare occurrence where a no-name survivor is needed.
Really? That I did not know.
When you suffer brain trauma, gain a bleeding token.
Oh, that's bad. Ooh, so you don't want a frenzy. Frenzy's a brain trauma.
So we now get an extra survival.
For renaming them, and please give yourself the blotted out fighting art.
What's that?
Whenever you suffer a brain trauma, gain a bleeding token. Which is actually really interesting for Nameless Survivor now, because she has Clutch Fighter, where if you have 3 bleeding tokens, you get +1 strength and accuracy. So if she frenzies, she could... No, fighting arts don't count when you're frenzied. Damn. Okay, never mind. And add the... Ooh, this is exciting, guys. We are now adding Slender Man to the Nemesis encounter list.
Ooh.
Replace the next Nemesis encounter without a specified monster on the timeline with Nemesis encounter Slender Man. Its monster level is determined by the Lantern Year. What Lantern Year is it?
16.
6, really? So we will be fighting a level 2 Slender Man. The Slender Man. That's kind of terrifying. Okay, so is there anything else that we need to take
Yes, we
care
do. Next up is Hooded Knight.
of? Jesus Christ.
Main book.
Wait,
I know.
are they getting a new name or?
Yeah, they put me. Is Zenith still on? Because he might be able to tell us.
What?
Did he get a name or not?
A stranger emerges from the darkness. If any survivor has a 12, no one does. So we duel.
I don't know.
No?
Mysterious agenda. If no one has it.
Roll. Okay, you're right here. Mysterious agenda. So Twitch, we need a D10.
That's a Derek. You want to roll?
And this is for Simba guy, if we get it.
Why?
Because he has the most on XP.
Oh, that's how it is.
High or low?
They rolled a 2.
A 2. As quickly as he arrived, the hooded knight vanishes in a flash of steel and blood. Suffer -2 population, so he kills 2 people. The hooded knight leaves with unfinished business and will return later.
4 years.
Which 2 people?
Yeah,
We
4
choose.
years. We choose. So, Twitch, please tell Twitch Proxy which 2 survivors you'd like to kill.
Simba guy?
No.
The artist formerly known as Simba guy?
Well, I'm assuming you want to get rid of the more useless ones. Like Dottie right now has the broken back. She can only
She's a
wield.
female.
She could only wield a 1 strength weapon. I would recommend offing her.
Dottie and Meat.
No, don't kill Meat.
Meat has no name.
Yeah, there is no Meat
Wait, are we
anymore.
supposed to...
This you want to kill the bad survivors,
No,
obviously.
but are we supposed to rename Simba guy?
We don't have to right now.
We don't have to.
How are we going to refer to them?
And Meat is Meat female or Meat male now?
Meat's a male now.
Yeah, because he has the gender belt.
Yeah.
Who lost the arm? George. George lost the arm.
George did lose
But
the
George
arm.
is also a female.
We do have Chaz, who I think is also a female.
Oh, Chaz is a female.
Chaz is a female.
Chaz is a female.
Hiffa's a female.
We have a lot of
Alex
females.
Alex is a female.
We actually have a lot of females.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of females.
Looks like Meat's back on the menu, boys. They're saying Meat.
Why would you kill Meat?
Yeah, no, Dottie.
No, don't kill Meat.
Meat isn't Meat anymore. He's got a...
No one can be killed.
What about Hiffa? We haven't used Hiffa at all. I don't think Hiffa's ever.
But it's a female.
Well, we do have a lot of females. We've got George, Alex, Chaz.
It would be better to get rid of George simply because George is missing an arm.
Does he have anything else?
Dottie and George.
Where is George? George of the
George
jungle.
Jungle?
No, George has nothing else except for 1 courage.
Okay.
Alright, let's definitely get rid of George, and the other one I think we should get rid of is...
Dottie.
Dottie.
Dottie's got a broken back and can't lift a weapon with more than 1 strength.
Yeah, so she's just kind of useless.
So, it looks like I was wrong.
Meat is
are
now Bacon.
Meat doesn't have a name anymore, so we get to rename Meat.
Rename Meat to Bacon.
I like that actually. So George and Dottie have been added.
He
to
can
tonight's
get a
specials.
new name for his mill.
Inquiring Meat wants a clarification on what happened. What was the event that killed him?
Put it in
When
night.
night came, you guys rolled a 2. He killed 2 people and left with unfinished business. So he'll be back again in 4 years.
Baby back ribs is the new meat.
Baby back ribs.
All right. Next we have Taken.
Seriously?
One guy. We get to know what happened to one guy.
One guy.
This is the event that never ends.
So this guy is.
Give me that.
This guy has a no name.
Yeah.
Yes, we do get 2 resources for the people that were killed.
Yep.
So
Because we're cannibals.
Nom nom
I'll
nom.
grab one.
So we got a monster hide and
Voice
Monster
guy.
Hide.
monster heart. So Taken, if this event was triggered during the showdown phase, no. Yeah, it was not nominated during the showdown phase. So, let's do this here. If the settlement was triggered during the settlement phase, yes. Nominate the survivor whose name is next to Taken on the timeline and then erase the event. Roll a d10. So, Twitch proxy, we need Twitch to roll a d10, please.
Okay, Kaylin, you want to go ahead and roll? Six.
6. The nominated survivor's dead.
The shit?
Do we get another resource for that now?
Yes,
Juan?
you do.
Juan's dead?
Juan guy is now dead. Place Haunted on top of the settlement event deck and draw it the next settlement phase.
Do we have enough men?
So we now have Haunted happening to us. So Juan is now officially on tonight's specials.
I was hoping to see Juan get a 1.
All right. So hunted.
Haunted. Haunted.
Top of settlement deck.
Yes. So just to clarify again, everyone, Dottie, George, and Juan guy have now been.
And I got another broken lantern for him.
How does that even work?
I don't know.
We go to eat his body and we're like, oh, he's really made up of broken lanterns.
We just found his lantern. That's all that was left of him.
So basically, Gorm already killed him, or the White Lion, or whatever.
The spider kills.
Spider killed him.
Is there
What
any,
happens on a 1? Does the settlement deck?
on a 1,
It's 1, 2, and 3 are the lowest.
we have another survivor taken.
Oh. So.
2 pun names are gone.
All right.
So, do we have anything else, Josh?
That is it.
Thank God.
So the last thing, I'm assuming everyone wants to innovate.
They already said they did.
Always innovate.
So let's grab 2 cards. And
Spidey Tools rammed his lantern up his ass.
2.
yeah.
So we got family, and symposium. So symposium gives us +1 to our survival limit and gives us draw 2 more innovation cards. So we draw 4 innovation cards when we go to
2.
innovate. But then family gives us +1 survival when we leave, and now we can actually have surnames.
True surnames.
Ooh.
True surnames. So whenever 2 people have a baby, that baby, or everyone will be getting a surname now.
Okay.
And they get half their weapon proficiency and...
Wait, so does the girl get the surname as the same surname as the guy?
No, we're not married. And the child, you get to pick which surname the child has. So we can take the mother's surname or the father's surname. So with that, the survivors nominated for intimacy give themselves a surname. A newborn survivor inherits the surname of one of the parents, their weapon type, and half of their weapon proficiency. So right now, none of us have really high weapon proficiencies, but as we progress along, if one character gets really good at weapon proficiencies, we're going to be using them to make babies. Because then all of their kids will be good with that weapon as well.
Also, the Lantern Horde also gives the ability for our Symposium. So it's on the new version of it. So you can spend an endeavor there, and then you can have someone who has more hunt XP teach someone that doesn't have hunt XP.
I'm sorry, what was that?
So Symposium is needed for... There's a new endeavor event on Lantern Horde. The main settlement thing.
Oh, so you can boost up other people's hunt XP.
You can use your higher hunt XP people to boost up lower people.
So this is an interesting one, guys. So let Twitch proxy know if you'd rather do... Unless you want to make this a poll for a later date, Josh.
I want to do this now so then we can get the polls in for what they want to do with endeavors.
Okay.
Because this will change the endeavors that they can do.
Okay, so Twitch chat, please tell Twitch proxy if you'd rather do family or symposium. And again, just to rehash that, symposium allows us to draw 4 innovation cards.
And Josh, mumble, Matt, what was that?
I don't even remember what he said, to be honest.
I'll slow myself down.
Oh, okay. We're going to have you guys choose this now instead of poll for later, because this is going to affect our other choices for this settlement phase.
Saying 2 for symposium, 1 for family.
Let's get a few more votes in. So yeah, Symposium gives us 4 innovation cards to choose from instead of 2. We still only get to pick 1.
Baltmule says Symposium seems better, draw 4 cards, easier to get family later.
Right, that is agreed there. Because family is not a huge thing for us now. The only nice thing is it gives us +1 departing survival.
Wait, read them.
What?
Read them.
Read them again. Symposium, when a survivor innovates, draw an additional 2 innovation cards to choose from. So again, that's you draw 4, pick 1, as opposed to draw 2, pick 1. That also gives us +1 to our survival limit. So our survival limit will be raised to 6. Family, departing survivors gain +1 survival. So right now we get 2 survival when we depart. We'll get 3 when we depart. But also it gives us that whole surname thing. So whenever a character has a baby, a survivor has a baby, if they have any weapon proficiencies, they can pass that on to the child, and the child will get half of the parent's weapon proficiency level.
Rounded down.
Rounded down. So if they have 3, they'll only get 1.
Not very helpful for now since we don't have
It
weapon
looks
proficiency.
like more people are saying Symposium.
Okay, Symposium it is. So our survival limit for the settlement is now 6, not 5, and whenever we innovate in the future, we draw 4 innovation cards. Josh, please add these Symposium consequences to the innovation deck.
That afterwards.
Okay, and looks like that will be it for this evening, correct?
I think so.
And if we're going to do something at Gen Con, I think we should aim for Saturday.
Yeah.
Because we're flying in Friday, who knows if our flight will be delayed, and Sunday I'm assuming most people are going home.
Yeah, so Saturday night we'll wind up
So
doing
if
something.
you guys don't have plans for Saturday night after Gen Con,
We'll figure out something fun.
Keep your plans open if you find us relatively decent.
Nah, I don't even find us
No,
decent.
so we might have like maybe one person.
That's fine. But either way, we'll have the polls set up probably tomorrow morning for you guys.
Tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, Josh is pushing it back
I
already.
I have to write them in the morning, and then you two have to be grammar Nazis over it and make sure everything's good.
Yeah, Josh's grammar sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, so
And so, anyways, we'll get the polls up as soon as possible, sometime tomorrow, hopefully. And you guys can vote on them. What we do in our settlement, what we fight next, or is that a nemesis encounter next?
No, we have open fight. We are good for next
Okay, so
year 9.
Okay, so open fight next. So we'll have a poll up for who you guys want to fight. My vote's probably going to be for the White Lion.
Oh, I wonder if Slenderman should be replaced in. I think Slenderman should be going to year 9.
Okay. So Slenderman's year 9 is going to be a level 1 Slenderman.
Because he replaces Kingsman.
Okay, so other than that, we'll get that up as soon as possible. You guys please vote. And
We have 8 endeavors.
8 endeavors to spend, so we got a lot of stuff to do.
Kadrid said, I'd be disappointed if I met you and you didn't turn out to be the vulgar charlatans you are on stream. I said,
Oh, we're much worse in person.
No worries then.
Yeah. So, other than that, we will not be having a stream Thursday. We'll be having it tomorrow. That's Wednesday instead, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be our How to Play session. We're going to be doing Pandemic, which is a group cooperative game where we're going to be fighting diseases. Feel free to message us with random disease names. Unfortunately, we don't have a poll set up because Josh's website that he was using for that went down.
Excuses.
I know, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. So please, random, funny, obscure disease names. I think we already have douche face-itis as one.
You send them to us on like Facebook or Twitter or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, we'll look.
Just
We'll
send us messages and we'll take some of them, make a poll for the beginning.
I mean,
of the
even
session.
if it's not that, just send us messages. We get really lonely.
You want
Max
to do
is
exclamation
simply-
point follow us so they have all the links to.
So Twitch
Yeah,
Proxy's sending you all the
shameless
links now.
plug.
Shameless plug time. So again, that's tomorrow, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Matt,
We had 8 total. No, so yeah, we're at 7 endeavors left.
So
7 endeavors left out of the 8 we had.
again, no Thursday stream this weekend. Unfortunately, Twitch Proxy and Josh are going out of town, so I don't believe we'll be doing a stream this weekend.
Unless you want to do it just yourself.
I can't carry it by
Oh,
myself.
yeah,
sorry.
if you guys want to message us on Reddit.
Oh, yeah,
if
anything.
You know.
Unfortunately, they're doing Father's Day stuff. But on Tuesday, join us back here again in 1 week for our next Lantern Year of Kingdom Death Monster, where we will be fighting whatever you guys decide to. But other than that, am I missing anything?
No, they were talking about level 2 lions.
Might be a little early
Kadrid,
for
we
that.
don't usually post our polls on Twitter. If he has them up in time, he'll do an update on Twitch, but we can't do them on
Yeah,
Twitter.
I actually normally,
Do
when I
you?
do the Twitch update, it does a Twitter update too.
Oh,
You
see,
can do that.
he doesn't keep that good.
I just didn't do one last week. And they're asking about level 2 white lion and stuff.
He starts with ground fighting in play.
No,
No?
the only thing about level 2 monsters, I think we're fine armor and weapon wise. Our biggest issue right now is we don't have dash. And a lot of monsters you need dash to run out of the way for some of his moves. Otherwise, he really hurts you. So the white lion has cunning, and if he's next to you, he just grabs you and runs away with you, and it's really, really nasty.
It really sucks. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend that without us getting dash.
And then the other thing is, I want to know. So I got to do polls tomorrow. I already know that.
Don't forget.
What else do they want me to do? They want roll
D69.
And
then
D5.
And there's something else. Twitch slap. Some kind of command for Twitch slap.
Twitch slap.
Oh god.
An emoticon for away from theater.
AFK. Emote.
Any requests? Do you want him to do a dance? Anything? Your wish is his command.
Hardly.
I'm writing it down this time so I don't.
He'll still forget,
Forget.
but at least we can give him more shit for it when he does.
It's more like, oh, I was supposed to do something. I don't know what it was. Now at least I can look at it.
And then you
like,
give
oh,
me
that was
crap
it.
for forgetting things.
Eh,
Dance. Anne says dance.
Don't listen to Anne.
all right.
Okay, so again,
One painted mini per week. Inquiry Nude has seconded the request for Anne's dance.
no, damn it. Okay, so tomorrow, 8 p.m. for our Pandemic How to Play session. Next week, Tuesday for Kingdom Death, and then Thursday for our next How to Play. We haven't figured out what we want to do yet.
And then every Sunday, starting the
Not this Sunday, starting the Sunday after, we
We'll
will
be
be doing
doing
a weekly
Pathfinder.
stream of our Pathfinder sessions. If you guys haven't tuned in, it's rather long, but it's rather interesting. We get kind of creative with our role playing there.
Adrian wants a striptease.
Sorry. No.
Even I don't want that. So.
And we have a few extra things in the works right now for you guys. Our Spotlight, where we're just going to leave it as a mystery right now, but Twitch Game Night Spotlight, that should be coming pretty soon. Other than
Next
that,
month.
next month. Anything else, guys?
I think that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us. I'm still Matt.
I'm still Josh.
And I'm still TP, which stands for toilet paper sometimes.
Most of the times.
Most of the time.
All
Good night,
times.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Fuck you.